L&L. Love and Live Show. It's hot, 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 taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and Live. Let's go. Love and Live Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Elijah always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and Live Empire bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you Elijah, favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and Live Show.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and Live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up, please stay. Love and live. Get up, please stay. Love and live.
Love and Live. Each day as if it was your last.
The love and live show.
Moochie.
The love and live show.
Yep. This is Love and Live Shots.com.
Like this beat. Okay, y'all ready? Let's get it together. This is our time. Yes! All right now. Yes! The Love and Live Show. The truth, the real, the sort of how you feel. All right. The Love and Live Show. The truth, the real, the sort of how you feel. Come to me for advice about your family and friends, to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experience are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping. The Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. Okay. The Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other. Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. Oh yeah, the Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all in the past, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know. Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. Yeah, the Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. Okay. The Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. That's right, girl. The Love and Live Show, the truth, the real, the story, how you feel. We out.
Welcome to the Love and Live Show. Welcome in.
Welcome. If I could sing, y'all would have been telling me that was good. Y'all be hating.
I don't know if they be hating.
It sounds good in God's ear. That's all that matters. Y'all
can
trip
We're
on
gonna
me
put
if you
that down.
want. You can trip on me if you want.
She's acting up. All right.
Woo, woo, woo.
She's caffeinated today, so please be weary. Please be a little bit cautious on
I
that.
had to get some coffee.
All right, but guess who we have?
Sleazy was having coffee today, and I was all sitting over here looking all jealous. I was like, oh, I want to need some coffee. I need some coffee.
Like, you see her right now. You see the energy just
Sleazy. I was needing some coffee. I saw her. I was like, oh. I'll be like I was when I was young and snatch that coffee out of Sleazy's head.
And see, now she's talking about snatching coffee. That's how you know she's really acting up. Something is going on with her.
Let's start because you be playing around.
Oh, I've been trying to start.
I can't do this. I can't do this, y'all. I can't.
It's
okay, let's go. Let's
bad start.
It is. You are starting off.
Acting up.
Let's start. Come on.
All right, but guess who we have in here? We have
You
know.
know.
You know the first one in saying hello.
Hello.
Love the Live Show. She also said hello to We Live, which is me. Thank you.
Who you are really?
Oh, yeah. And we also have
Unbiased LLC.
We got Unbiased in the building.
Hey, Queen.
She said, hey, Queen Lenore, can you lie and check? And she had to let us know she'll be back.
Tuba Chat
is here saying word up. He liked to share this on Reddit. Thank you, Tuba Chat.
Thank you, Tuba Chat.
We appreciate you.
Thank
you for stepping in. We have not just any gamer, he's an absolute cool gamer. All right.
Welcome this
next lady, she has her own space. Okay?
Yeah, she is Miss
Ann Space. Welcome
in,
Miss Ann Space. All right, guess who we also have in here?
We got
Dawn.
Dawn
Hood. Dawn Hood is in the building. How you doing? All right. We in the pool. That's what I can say.
We got my dude.
We in the pool.
Yeah.
We got it's the House of X. Entertainment.
We stay entertaining.
Oh, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Hey, I turn it up. Hey,
I turn it up.
They saying, hey, what up?
What up?
What up, House of X? How y'all doing?
How you doing?
We stay entertaining, truly.
Yeah.
Just like you stay in the pool. You know what? We enjoying the pool now.
I am.
That's the movement.
I didn't even know I could backstroke.
That's the movement. We having a good time, you know. We got some balloons and all that, having a good time. But yes. Okay. Blind guy. His wife.
And their
life is here.
Yes.
Blind guy, his wife, their life saying, everybody loves Chris.
We're going to have to change that song. Y'all get too
in.
happy with that. Everybody loves Chris.
Guy,
okay. Chris don't even come on the show and say hi to y'all. Y'all know he over here. It only takes about 20 steps to get to where we at. We come over here. But y'all always
she ain't got to do him like that. But Blind Guy, his wife, they dropped some knowledge today. About entrepreneurship.
Ooh, it was good.
You got to get into it. Step into today's
love going to channel.
Very informative, great format.
Yeah, and Chris told me I can't make them chicken strips. You know.
Oh yeah.
So me and Eli gonna sneak and make the chicken strips.
That was one
he
type
was
of
like,
conversation.
no, you ain't doing that to me like you did at G Station. Because I used to have the brokers come in.
And come in with
that. We be lying, talking about it's real meat. I was like, oh, this is
that beyond
some real sausages,
Chris,
so we can have a breakfast. You know, how can we do this? And it be all beyond meat.
Like he was like, oh no.
He's like, this one don't taste so good.
You know what we have in here? We got Sleazy. Yeah, we got Sleazy in the building.
That's
what's going on, Sleazy.
I'm sorry for snatching your coffee this morning. I snatched it out your hand, and you probably didn't even notice it. It got a little on me. I burnt myself right here. I'm so sorry, Sleazy.
Oh, when you slide into
here comes Chris, y'all. Look out here.
Hey, everybody. Everybody loves Chris. Everybody loves Chris.
She talking about me.
Blind Guy, his wife, their life
I
Chris.
love you, baby.
I don't know.
I think everybody
She's
loves
talking
Chris.
about me.
No, I'm saying nothing but good things about you, baby.
Oh, yeah. When you slide to the vendor, it's credit, debit, or E. We got E-Money in the building. What's going on? The Love and Live Show. We came in on a musical note.
Yes,
all right, so we had to let everybody know to share the live.
Thank you, Sleazy.
Okay, we have Buddha,
Destiny.
Namaste. Hey, namaste. Welcome in.
Namaste. Namaste.
Okay, dang. All right.
Okay.
Sleazy said I'm dealing with the same YouTube issues on my phone and iPad.
Oh no.
Yeah, right now.
Everybody's having issues.
They are having issues. It's on an update with YouTube on the iOS versions or all Apple versions. They are having technical difficulty. It is an official thing. They have announced that. All right, we got E-Money saying shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to like, share, and connect to the Love and Live Show.
That's right.
If you haven't already.
That's right.
You know, he said he driving home, but he tuned in.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you,
and
Money.
Blind Guy has watched their live. Said you better sing. You know, about 5
Thank
minutes
you.
ago.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
You know who we
Corey love me. That's
You know
what
who
I'm
we
talking
kicking it with?
Who we kicking it
We
with?
kicking it with the Rooks.
Kicking it with the Rooks.
We got the Rooks in the building saying, hey, family.
Hey, you know we opposite.
What's going
right?
on? What's
you
going
know that?
on? Why are we
Because
opposite?
I'm Aquarius and
then
Vino's Aquarius.
and then the Virgo.
The Virgo over here.
So
and
Virgo, husband and wife, reverse. Reverse card.
yeah.
Yeah, for both sides.
You stop me
That's
in my
just what's
thought
going on.
process. You know I can't think wrong.
All right. Anyway.
You know he trying to mess with my shortcomings.
So you say YouTube it keeps booting everybody out. How did you guys fix the problem? It was only on iOS and it's not on Mac because we on the Mac right now.
Woo woo woo.
Rook said my apps keep crashing, so I have to go to the pool website
for my phone.
All right.
Okay, welcome
Bubba.
in, Prince Daniel.
007. Oh, snap. Prince Daniel. Bring the crown out. We got Prince Daniel here.
Yeah.
He said, hey, Queen Lenora, favorite nephew. How you doing, Prince Daniel?
Yeah.
How you doing? We got Bubba.
007.
Oh, he's in the building. Everybody
Chris.
loves Chris. Rook's talking to Sleazy, said they're saying it's an update. I don't know. I don't have the update. We had someone that we keeping up with. You know, we love keeping up with these folks. It's a whole family.
My family.
We got
keeping it up with the
Griffins.
Joe
Griffins in
and
the building.
How you doing?
Good afternoon, fam.
Good
Listening
afternoon.
while I work. What's going on,
That's
Griffins?
right.
How you
Joe
doing?
working. Working, Joe. Work.
Working. You already know, Joe. Joe, big worker.
Joe, big
All right.
worker.
He had to get his little degree.
A little.
He had to get
What
his
you mean,
big.
little?
He had to get his
His
big.
humongous. A little.
He had to get his huge degree. He still had to
you
come
don't
in
just
to
run
work.
up on no master's degree. You know what
Come
I mean?
on, you already know.
He always talking about little. It's like you run up on it. Like
It's little for him
okay,
because
you
he's
say
destined for
little
great.
when you say we finished preschool.
It's
okay,
little for him because
when
he's destined for
we
great.
ain't
That's
even
the
made
thing.
it to Head Start. We just finished Head Start, go to preschool. But we ain't talking about no master's degree. Little, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying, you know,
he got a master's
he got a
degree?
big. No, I ain't got no
Okay,
master's
so
degree.
we talking.
I ain't got no
okay?
master's degree.
We don't come for Joe like that. Don't come for Joe like that.
We don't even come for Joe.
Joe,
That's not
I
what we
had
do.
your back, Joe, because he tripping.
Oh, now she acting up.
When he get on live, he don't know how to act.
Oh,
I'm just letting you know,
coming
Joe.
from you. All right, we got some people acting up on the live today. I'm sorry, y'all. We having some problems here at the 11 Loose Show headquarters.
Oh.
All right. Thank y'all all for coming through. We have Mother Earth Consultant in the building.
What's up, Mother Earth
Welcome
Consultant?
in, welcome
What's
in.
up? How you doing?
Long Guy's wife said everybody loved Chris 10 minutes ago. Oh, everybody used to love Chris because he came back.
But he came back in.
y'all.
He came
back
he
for
came
y'all.
to
He
show
truly
y'all some
did.
love.
All right, you knew said turn off your phone and then turn it back on. She's not having any problems as of now.
Oh, that's
you knew.
good.
Are you on iOS though? Are you on Apple device? Because it could be that.
Well, I just want to tell everybody while y'all talking about iOS and the thing going on and all, I want to tell y'all that we are kicking it with the Rooks today.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was 10, so everybody should have ran yesterday.
The educated natural.
Thank you. Everybody should have ran her yesterday. Today is kicking it with the Rooks.
Yes, we're kicking it with
the
Rooks.
list is on the community tab. I actually kept my word and did it.
She did it.
And I sat here and worked because I don't know how to. I usually leave all that up to him. But I've been doing it, okay?
I mean, she got the tools, so I'm glad she's been using it.
I didn't go to school for nothing. You know what I mean?
You said yes, Apple all the way.
Okay.
She Apple all the way. So yeah, that's.
I'm Android phone, Apple
got the
computer.
easy
okay.
resolution. Just turn your phone off and turn it back on. Maybe it'll update. Maybe it'll do something.
Okay, so I wanted to before we start with our questions. I want to go over everybody's stuff. So I just talked to you guys about kicking it with the Roots. Please run their playlist.
Absolutely.
Please. Nicely, please.
She's asking nicely.
We are family, okay?
She's asking nicely. She don't want to have to come through with the force.
Yeah.
So she is asking nicely.
Exactly.
Right now.
If you want to learn any knowledge, go to 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶.
All right.
He will help you. And you can ask him any questions, and he will give you all the answers. He was a great help to us. I promise you. When I had nobody and nobody was helping me, 𝒮𝑜𝒾𝒶 was the only one helping me, okay?
Great information.
Yes.
And he has a great Reddit community as well.
Exactly.
That will share out creators that you can connect with and learn from as well. All right.
Exactly.
Unbiased.
Unbiased.
She's cool. You can ask her any questions as well.
She work.
And she does her channel, and you can learn how to sew, how to embroider, how to sublimate, all that stuff. She does it all. She's a crafting
Getting
queen.
into it.
She's gonna tell you she ain't, but we're
She
gonna ignore
unbiased
that
LLC.
because we don't
That's
listen
what
to her when she talk about she ain't, but she is. That's my sis. Don't play with me.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we have Cool Gamer.
He's
He
a
got
cool
the
gamer.
games. You got to do your gaming. Okay, you can have
Slide
fun with
over
the
here.
game. Do your thing. Okay. I wanted to talk to the people that I was that I had recently watched because they were on my mind at the moment. Y'all be on the next batch if I did not get you, but I'm still get y'all. So please check out Miss Ann Space. She got the things going on. You want to check out her channel? Please check her out. Give her some love. You know,
Miss Ann Space. She got vlogs and stuff on her channel.
all the time.
Handle that.
Yes, we got Don
Hood in the building.
Y'all.
You already know she's been in the building.
Hello.
But you got to show her some love.
And if you don't,
what's the problem?
House of X, they have
They
3
stay
channels,
entertaining
okay?
3
Watson
channels.
does a cooking show live.
Cooking with Watson.
He also just came out with a book.
Yes.
And
Pain Leads to Purpose.
Yeah, Pain Leads to Purpose.
There you go.
Please check it out.
It's the part 1.
It's the part 1.
All right.
And you can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Barnes & Noble. You can get it on Kindle. I mean, there's no reason why you don't have him, okay?
Absolutely. You need to tap in.
Blind Guy is His Wife. I watch him every morning, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
I
can only talk about 8:15 my time because their time is 11.
Yeah.
I think their time is 11. Yeah, 11:15.
Great information.
Any information. Every time they come up, they're giving you some knowledge, some help. And if you're ever thinking about doing vegan or just want to go in and out of vegan, go check out Blind Guy, His Wife, and Their Life. Corey is amazing. He does story time that's like 5 minutes. You will love Blind Guy and His Wife. Of course, he is a member of our Buy Me a Coffee, and they're the ones that hooked us up with Buy Me a Coffee.
Absolutely.
But they give you all knowledge. They give you, even making side hustle money, doing all the different things that you do, they do that as well. Check out Sleazy. She is all about mental health, getting herself together. She's an awesome woman, very loving, very supporting. She's a sister. I had to get rid of some sisters, so now I got some sisters, and I appreciate all my sisters on here. You guys, I love you guys. E-Money, the best mod. He be modding everywhere.
He got the beats.
He be doing overtime modding. He got the beats. He gives you beats. He is the beat maker. He is the key. Okay. His songs are the bomb. Hi, baby. His songs are the bomb. You got to get on there. Okay. So that was only one. I thought I had more in there than that. I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna call me too. I did Kicking It with the Rooks. They're awesome. If I miss you, I'm charging to my head. I'm just reading through because I got to get to relationship advice, and this coffee has really got my mouth running.
Oh my goodness, we don't have to talk about it. we don't have to talk about it.
Keep it up with the Griffins.
On a
they
page,
got a new business,
and I don't know where the page was going, but she was on that page.
Keep it up with the Griffins. Okay, that's my family.
That's the fam for real.
I mean, they've been with us for I don't even know how long y'all been with us. We can't even talk. It's been we've been in family for a long time.
Since we subscribers, we still a small channel.
But I mean,
we was a small channel.
Like we was an invisible channel then. But we you could pick a boo and see us now. Then you couldn't find it.
You could type in Love and Live Show and
you would
Love
find
and Live Show is nowhere to be
found.
found.
You love over here, the show over there, and live over there. Why are you in my ice? Sorry, y'all. We ain't playing that.
It's relationship advice right here.
No,
relationship
we ain't stealing my ice and y'all
boundaries.
Be helping me with my ice.
All right, you need to instill comfortable boundaries.
Okay, we gotta go to a commercial. I gotta go kill my son.
This next message was brought to you.
Stick your hand in there one more time, and I'm gonna stab you.
We're just getting into it.
Mom. Y'all go on and hit my girl up. She is cool as ever. She's the bomb artist. She is so amazing. She has got that magic touch. Watch her do her pages. This don't fuck your minds up. 755 media. 755 media. 755.
All right. We got Heather Hunter Johnson in the building. Welcome in. You knew that she's definitely running them hours when it comes to all the people on here. All right.
Come here, Chucky.
Not only do we have Heather Hunter, we have a YouTuber that was a message that was brought to you by a YouTuber near you.
We are a family channel,
We believe in the importance of quality family time.
influencing positivity and having fun while learning and growing together.
We enjoy encouraging and motivating everyone to enjoy life and have fun while doing so.
I'm Joseph.
I'm Christy.
I'm Kylie. I'm Jason.
All right. Who we also have in here is Precious Pieces. Nicole, how you doing today? Welcome in. It's nice having you. Not only do we have Nicole, we got Carolina Diamond Productions. Carolina Diamond Productions is in the building. She's here. You already know what's going on. She said hello, sis, and in chat.
Hey.
All right. Nicole lets us know that she's driving right now.
Okay, be careful.
Y'all
Sis.
just started
listen.
talking, so
Y'all
she
ain't
like-
got chat. Just keep listening. But yes.
All right. You know who we also have? You know, formerly Elizabeth Brown. Now she walks around the YT streets known as Lizzie B. Journey. What's going on, Lizzie B? How you doing today?
Lizzie B?
What's popping with you? And you know what she also said?
What she say?
All right. She said, she told you, or she must have told me.
She told me this morning.
That Queen, you don't need no coffee.
That's what she said on Sleazy's channel when I was snatching it from
Sleazy said, give Queen coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to have to say, this is not it. All right. We stuck on the page. All right. This is like gum on the page. It's not coming off. All right. It took us a minute to get off that page that we was on. The Rook said, I have turned it off and on. I've uninstalled and reinstalled, and I'm still having problems.
Oh.
All right.
This is when you lay hands on it.
This one you just gotta leave it alone and slide on the browser version.
Hands on your product, girl.
You gotta get on Safari or get on Google Chrome, get on something because it's not working with the YouTube app.
Let them know
they're gonna have to get it
and it's gonna be
resolved.
Right
Sleazy
now.
said to the Rooks, mine stopped acting up.
Oh,
Rook said, I'm at work, but I'm gonna have to watch the from the full site because I won't be able to comment.
Oh no. You know
they
we
won't
love
be able
your
to
comment.
That's messed up. Sleazy said, you just got a forehead kiss. Be nice, Queen.
I was. Okay, you guys gotta understand. My son, wait till I get. He knows. He got. Mom's on live. I'ma touch her stuff.
Brooke said they're doing all right now.
Oh, that's good.
When it comes to the phone.
Okay.
Glitch. Yeah.
But yeah, he does that, and they touch my eyes, but nobody wants to buy me ice. But then they touch the ice, and then when they do buy me ice, they hurry up and eat all the ice, and I'll be like, "What's going on?" So he knew. Oh, she lied. She's not gonna say nothing. See, he didn't know about the commercial.
He didn't. Oh, wow.
He didn't know about the commercial that I was giving. You know what I mean? You gotta give what you gotta give.
On. He didn't know about the commercial.
So when I did the commercial, he was like, "Oh, okay, I can't mess with mom no more." You know what I mean? Like,
Carolina Diamond said, "Much love to you all and have a fantastic day."
Thank you, Carolina.
And Sleazy said, "Favorite nephew, you next." Whoa! Why are we talking like this, Sleazy? Whoa!
He had me listen to some crazy song today.
This B said,
"You see, cut me off. You don't want me to talk about that crazy
got
song."
An iPhone. They're having a problem.
Oh dang! See, I got an Android.
Droid, it's coming through, but yeah, we didn't caught up with the chat.
Okay,
I'm sorry y'all had to see Queen Lenora almost do some things on the screen. I mean, luckily she did it off a screen.
What did I do?
Oh wait, what are we even talking about? There was a message that y'all seen. Actually, fantastic YouTubers that you guys have seen.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but it is a relationship advice live. We've been here for almost 25 minutes.
So y'all ready
have
for
yet
a
to spew anything?
Because I thought they were gonna ask a question while I was running my mouth. I was
did.
giving y'all time to ask questions for relationship advice. Thanks for the love, y'all. I took a call, but I'm here. Oh, okay, no problem, sis.
All right. Lisby says, so it's an Apple thing and y'all don't like Androids. It is definitely an Apple thing.
Well, my computer's an Apple that we're on right now. My phone is an Android, and ta-da. Android for life.
I mean, it
made no sense. I got
the Mac
Apple
version
computer.
don't matter because it's still a computer. It's running the website version, but y'all having difficulties with the app on iOS platform.
I don't know.
On Apple platforms. Okay. But yeah, so
relationship question. I have until y'all
I want to stop
what?
you right here because
Okay.
we did have relationship advice earlier. We spoke about boundaries, people going into your fridge and taking your ice, and that stuff. We talked about stuff like that, right?
Yeah, because that was
Now,
important
what do
stuff.
you feel like is something to combat that? When people are not respecting your boundaries.
Kick him out.
Well, Chris said kick him out the house.
Yeah.
I know he's a middle child, so he takes a little. He don't care. Let's see. I just let him know that hey, you're not gonna be taking my eyes.
Yeah.
While I'm live.
So you give him a stern talking to.
No, I jump up and make them move.
Oh,
because they don't think I'll be moving.
Okay. So
they don't think I'm a come for him. Like one time he be trying to act up, and then I'll be running after him, and he be like, "Mom, you running?" Duh. Just because I'm broke down don't mean I won't run and chase you behind.
She catches me with that sometimes. I'll be like, I'm over here talking my mess comfortably. Like, I'm over stretching, and all of a sudden I'm like, where are you coming from?
Running after they bus.
I'm like, what's going on? I'm just chilling, talking all that, man. Oh. Now all of a sudden I'm stretching real hard. My neck is getting stretched. I'm like, what is going on?
Because they think because I'm broke down that I won't chase their behinds or comfort them. And I'll be like, letting them know I'm going to still comfort you. Like, hello? I'm Mama Bear up in here.
Oh, snap. Now the Rook said they're crashing again. So they won't be able to, they're going to the full site now, so they won't be able to chat. But, she got to chat she can't chat from her phone, but.
I'm sorry, sis.
They there. All right, so.
Welcome in, Steve Gilmore.
Yes,
welcome
we got Steve Gilmore over here.
Yes.
Saying peace and blessings, checking in, family. How you doing, Steve? Welcome in. And not only do we have Steve, we got Fifi's Journey. Say hey, Love and Live Show. Hey, everyone in the chat.
Hey.
How you doing, Fifi? Welcome in. We got, snap. We got DJ Vince. DJ Vince Rocket saying, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. DJ
One half of the praying couple cooking series.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we got to praise God.
Yeah.
All right. We got DJ Vince in here. How you doing? Welcome in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Prince Daniel came through. He said, what advice do you have for people in an abusive relationship?
Okay, so my original advice is to leave, but I know sometimes it's really hard and you're scared because the person can be crazy and really want to affect the family, or they got you brainwashed that they will affect the family.
Yeah, mentally you think there's going to be uproar.
Yeah, so what I would say is find somebody you could talk to that you can, confide in, that they will not come to the house to confront. Your person. Confide
and not confront.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And the reason I say that is because you're confiding and you're talking to this person, because I don't know what it is, and I don't think we think about it, but the more we talk about stuff and talk about our issues, the more we can actually leave from our situation.
Absolutely.
Or we'll better ourselves, or whatever the case may be. We have to believe that we're better and worth more than what we're getting. And sometimes we do not believe if we're in an abusive relation that we're better or worth that situation. Mm-hmm. And so we convince ourselves to think, oh, the reason I'm not is because I'm trying to protect everybody else.
Yeah. It'll be some excuse.
You need to really protect yourself because literally, I mean, you just got to protect yourself. And not saying that some people won't come after you, because when I was in Job Corps when I was younger, this dude followed this one girl into Job Corps. And then for the Christmas break, killed the whole family except her and her nephew, and they was hidden in the closet. And when they interviewed him, he was smiling. Like, he had no regret. So there's some people that are crazy enough to do it, but it's still important for you to get free from that situation. And if you let everybody know, he has threatened everybody. He has threatened to kill you. He has threatened to kill you, me, everybody. So if I leave, please be on the watch, because he's going to be looking for me, and he has threatened to kill me. Okay? Mm-hmm. And he has threatened to kill you. But a lot of people hold it in, and they can't let it go because they're holding it in, trying to deal with it and fix it themselves, and they're not speaking it out loud so they can hear themselves.
It's hard to fix something when, of course, you're keeping all of this stuff in, but you're also, when you're letting it out or speaking it, it's never to improve. It's more of just making the situation more and more helpless, because that's all you're seeing.
That's all.
It's like it's like you got a clouded vision. You know, you can't see what's true, what's false, with anything anymore. So everything is so blown up.
Yeah.
Now, when you have somebody you can talk to about it,
Mhm.
even if that is through YouTube or talking, just in general, being
Yeah.
able to get it out in a certain way, even if you're speaking to yourself, being able to get it out in a certain way, like she said, you can kind of hear, oh, this is really the situation, or I do have a little bit of power when it comes to this,
Mhm.
and start reclaiming certain things where they are, and it will all come to you. But like she said, abusive relationship, there's so many different dynamics to it, and so many different variables.
Yeah.
This person could actually be crazy. This person could all be, just talk.
Exactly.
So and when you're unsure, it's even worse, because now your whole expectation could be extreme or undervalued. You might think, okay, this person's not going to do nothing, and all of a sudden they're coming through and attacking. You don't know what's going on. So abusive relationships definitely hard to handle.
And as a person on the outside, if you're friends of the person that's being abusive, be that person they can talk to without you ready to buck up.
Yeah.
Because that's what we want to do. If I, be like talking, oh, I'm being abused, of course I'm gonna be ready to buck up. But I have to be able to listen and go, okay, so what do you want me to do? And then, okay, so am I just gonna listen to hear? Those are things we gotta have that conversation to keep us in that connected mode, because I want you to always be able to come to me. So I don't want to chase Eli away. I want him to always come to me in that conversation. Sometimes we get so mad at the person we want to let go because it's hurting us so much that we like, I can't deal with the pain, because of course we don't love them like they do, so we want to leave the person alone. That person
just so
needs
silly, and it makes
somebody
more
to
mad.
talk to.
Yeah, but they still do.
Yeah.
We had Spiky,
my president for 2024.
Spiky 2024 in the building, saying president here. Abuse is hard to handle.
Yes, it is.
It's really hard for just about everybody in the situation. It's hard for friends, family, the people who, or the person who is being abused.
Yeah.
And usually the person who's abusing got something mental going on in themselves. So it's really just messed up situation, just in general.
It is.
And it's affecting a lot of people.
But we got to really work on people that are being abused, because there's a lot of people dying from abuse now.
Absolutely.
So that's why I say we need to really stick together for the person that is being abused, and pray for the person that that's doing the abusing. But my concern would be more for the person that's abusing.
I mean, that's the first
run.
That's
baby,
the first.
run.
That's what it should always be.
And welcome into the educated natural.
We got 10. Not only is she educated,
but she's natural.
We got 10 in the building. How you doing?
Yes, we ran yesterday.
You already know on the Watchathon playlist.
So you gotta keep us updated on your hours. Okay,
Spiky said, I've been the abuser and I'm not proud of it. I asked for forgiveness. Yeah, you never know what you can really end up in. And it's like intentions, they can get skewed. So it's like, you might really have the best, but it's coming out as the worst.
Yeah.
Chris Daniel said, calm it down. Claim it. Claim it. I'm sorry. You got me on this coffee. I'm starting to get wired. Like my speech is even faster. Claim it. Claim it. Claim it. Claim it. Amen, Queen.
Yes.
Prince Daniel came through with a wonderful first question.
Yes, he did.
What was your question? You had a question you was talking about a little bit earlier.
Oh, yeah. Mine is relatives or friend. You're in this relationship and you and your partner break up. So I'm going to use Eli as a partner. Him and his fiance, let's say, broke up. And they're arguing and all this stuff. And you're friends with both. So I'm friends with him. I'm friends with his fiance. And then the fiance goes out of nowhere, hey, do you want my man? How do you deal with that?
Now, here's one thing I feel like is very difficult when you are in a situation like that, when you're friends with both, you don't want to pick a side. I feel like it's so easy.
No, not to picking a side.
No, I'm saying definitely when there's so much turmoil going on, they have a high likeliness, if you're a real close friend of the family or friend to them, to say one is picking a side and one is doing this, one is doing that. Now, you don't took them out of a comfortable situation, right?
Yeah.
Where they're just trying to be good to both of you. And now you're saying, oh, you are trying to get with the husband.
Like, do you want my man?
Exactly.
Is that what it? And even though you're keeping the relationship together, but now you're saying, do you want my fiance? Or how do you deal with that? How do you?
I mean, here's my
deal with that.
I could understand the idea, but it's definitely coming from some insecurity in the relationship in general.
Yeah.
Like they must really be on real rocky terms. But for you to say something like that is very disrespectful.
Very.
Like extremely disrespectful, because your friend is taking out the time to try to understand, and regardless of what the situation is, not completely, being disrespectful, because when you're going through something like that, both of y'all are saying things about each other.
Yeah.
To this person.
And you're being a neutral party.
Exactly.
Hopefully y'all being a neutral party.
Exactly.
I'm not, siding with either one of them. But
Sleazy came through saying
don't
nobody wants you or him.
Exactly.
I feel like that's nothing but a fact. And it's like, especially with all the drama that they have.
Welcome in, Life at Dorica.
Welcome in.
But yeah, I agree with Sleazy on that. Ain't nobody wants you or him. But you got to put yourself in a position to understand, it took me a lot to do.
I can understand where it comes from.
They was calling me 2 or 3 days ago with this. I was waiting for relationship advice. This was like 3 or 4 days ago that they would call me, and I was like, I had to put myself in there because you're having this conversation with the person that you can't have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you can't have this conversation. It'd be like me and Chris. And somebody talking to Chris, I can't have that conversation with Chris.
Exactly.
So now I'm looking at you like, how you gonna have this conversation with Chris? Hey, do you want my man? Like, because women can be shady like that. So men
that's why I kind of
be shady like that. So but when you bring it to a friend or a family member, that kind of hurts when they ain't that type of person.
Yeah, well, and you have to think about really the whole. All right, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be whatever, feeling any type of way. But you have to think about your friend, right? You have to think about your friend in this situation. Think of, you could think of all the what if this was actually going on. But think of what if this wasn't, and you jump into conclusions. So since you're so fast to jump to that, now you don't if you mess up the friendship.
But sometimes you're not even being fast. It weighs on you. That's why I say y'all got to really be in tune and listen and pay attention. Because sometimes we jump the gun, but sometimes we getting the right vibe. And how do you know which is which? Because literally, you can ruin that relationship with that person. As Sparky said, she's still good friends with the parents. With that is really good because that means they forgave you as well, and that you can have that relationship. That's awesome. Welcome in to Jay Jordan.
We got to Jay Jordan. He said, "How you doing? I like to share you out, Love and Live show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming through, Jay Jordan.
Yeah.
You already know he be killing it with the freestyle.
Yes, he did.
All right.
That one song stuck in Eli's head. I think it's still in
the people over here. Yeah, you already know it was going crazy. And then, not only that, he got the fitness over on his channel.
Yeah.
So, you got to get fit with him. If you feeling a little unmotivated, you slide with the Jay Jordan, he going to make you motivated. He be like, all right, we finna do 15, we finna do 10, we finna do. You be like, oh, I don't know if I can do that, but I'm gonna try.
Exactly.
Get into it with the Jay Jordan. Tap in with him. All right, Spikey said 10. I wish, but the parents are cool with me. Yeah,
that's good.
Because 10 said block them. I think. Okay, Sleazy said, I try to stay out of people's relationship. Pillow talk ain't no joke.
It ain't.
Absolutely.
You can't fight pillow talk.
And that's really where it's hard because it's like, as the friend, as the third party, that's one of the things that you kind of
that's why you stay neutral.
Put you in your way.
You stay neutral so there's not, you don't have where Eli said this. Well, no, Eli told me this. No, it's a neutral conversation. Like, you guys need to talk to each other. Y'all need to calm down, have a conversation with each other. Don't do nothing else. Just stay neutral in that conversation because you ain't getting in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sleazy said, please don't even talk about your relationship to me.
Oh, yeah.
People form their own opinions. Don't bring the drama to your family. I'm going to call you about Chris and let you know what Chris did last week. No, I'm just joking. Sleazy said, people people form their own opinions. Don't bring drama to your family if you're going to get back.
Exactly, because people can't forget that your family and friends can't
It's
forgive
not
them
the
like
same.
you can
No,
because
it's
they don't
not.
love them like you do.
So they'll be
You
putting
done
you
brought it
through-
to them,
drag
now
you
they
through the
mad,
mud.
and then you up there talking about why you mad at him. I forgave him. That's you.
Is that
He
absolutely?
hurt my family member. You dumb to forgive him. I ain't dumb to forgive him. You in love with him. I ain't.
Jay Jordan said, "Thank you, Love and Liz show." Steve Gilmore said, "Personally speaking, I would do it. How I'll do with that. I was just try to stay out of it."
Yeah, but sometimes that's hard. Like I get in a conversation, like my one sister, she calls me constantly about her relationship. And I just give how can I say it? I just give it a plain conversation. Like I tell her her faults as well as his faults, but I also say maybe he wouldn't have did that if you wouldn't have did this.
And I
because
feel like
sometimes we put ourselves in a position that makes a person react. And even people say nobody can make me do anything. That's a lie, because somebody make you mad enough, you done reacted the way you wouldn't have never reacted in the first place.
Yeah, no, I feel that like especially because I'll be having my friends, they'll be talking to me like, man, my girl doing this, my girl doing that, this. I'm like, all right. So first of all, this is not adding up. All right, you're talking about her, but where is this coming from? Because usually everything is cause effect.
There's a cause
every
effect.
action has reaction.
There you go.
So none of that stuff comes from nowhere. And if it is coming from nowhere, all right, are you sure you want to be telling me this? Because I'm thinking, all right, this is just terrible. Okay,
exactly.
This is such a far left. But you thinking, oh, it's not that bad. We can get over it. So I feel like it is hard to.
It's hard to stay out of it. It's easy to stay out of. It's easy to stay out of it. But your friends, I mean, I don't know about y'all's friends, but my friends are very overly. The two that I got, they're very, very issue-ish.
Issue-ish. Oh my! I don't know.
I'm gonna create my own way. Very issue-ish. Because they be like, don't want me to say nothing, but at the same time, if I don't say nothing, then
you like the bad friend.
Yeah, like,
you ain't
listening, you ain't paying no attention. I need your advice. Oh, you'll help everybody else, but you won't help me.
Yeah.
Oh, you love them more than you love us. I told you there's very issues with these people. That's why I don't have friends. It's issue. I got more friends on YouTube than I do in real life because they got issues.
All right. Well, we got to take a pause.
They'll tell you.
Speaking of issues, we're going to drop all the issues because we got Lena Doyle Crafton. Welcome in, Lena Doyle. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Not only do we have her, we have J. Red Journey. Say hey, Love and Liz show. How you doing, J. Red?
Hey.
All right, but Sleazy said, oh, wait. I'm sorry. Sleazy, we're going to get to you. But we got JC family. Juju and C is in the building. Say hello, Love and Live show.
Hey.
How you doing? All right, now Sleazy said, now if you're being abused, speak up, please.
Yeah.
But if it's an argument and y'all be all laid up in a couple days, save the headache.
Save the headache. But you gotta understand too. And I know we talked about it in one of the other relationship advice, but sometimes we aggravate somebody to get outside of their character.
Oh, no, absolutely.
And so my thing is, I say this, and I'm saying it the best way I can without sounding like I agree with abuse, because I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very much an advocate of no abuse in a relationship. But my thing I have in place is that we're all human beings, correct?
Yeah.
So if you can't handle somebody acting or speaking to you a certain kind of way without you wanting to lay hands on them, they don't do it to somebody else. Because I always tell people to treat people the way you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely. I feel like the best way you could give your example is to just take the abuse out of it. Don't even speak on the abuse. Speak on about, just like in general, somebody talking to you, right? You having a conversation and you start saying things that should not be said. Now, in the back of your mind, you thinking about over 100 different actions that you might want to make towards this next person.
But the reason I say that is because I don't want to separate the two. That's where my issue is.
Okay.
There's abuse where you didn't do anything. You're just trying to be helpful, and you're just trying to do something, and you being abused. You're not having an attitude.
Or
you're
third
not
party or something.
You're not cussing nobody out. You ain't telling your mama, daddy, cousin, sister, brother, because that person is making you stay away from all those people because they want to be able to abuse you without them coming in.
Yeah,
that's a different type of abuse. I'm not talking about that. So please, when we having this conversation, understand I'm not talking about that type of abuse. I'm talking about the abuse because it's still abuse. Regardless of what it is, it's still abuse. When a woman comes up to a man and be like, you ain't ass, your mama ain't ass, you.
Verbal
and then, no, they hit.
Oh, you talking about,
they'll hit you.
Oh, they be in all
they be all boom, 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 and bam, and doing all this crazy stuff. And then the man finally can't take no more, and he knocks the mess out of it. And we now saying he abused her because no matter what she did, he shouldn't have laid hands on her. But at the same time, this is my nephew. He is a man, a young man. A young woman coming after him like that, I'm not having a problem with that. And no, because now it looks better. Now I done came in there, beat up the young lady. Okay, if I was younger, say I was his sister or cousin or something, I was younger, and I can't beat her up, then the police gonna be like, why did you get in the middle of their business?
Yeah.
But if he hits her, then you shouldn't hit a woman. But she done hit him. You got scars on your face. You got all this stuff. But he was wrong. He only hit her once to the 20 million times that she hit him. I have an issue with that because, again, I have boys, okay? I have a brother. I have nephews. I don't hit my family. And like I said, if you feel like you're big and bad to bump up to a dude, then you should feel big and bad to get hit by a dude. I'm sorry. And I know y'all can yell at me about it, but I have a problem with it because I have boys. And I don't want, and when it happened to me, I learned about it when I was younger because this girl kept hitting my brother. And I got mad. And of course, I had to whoop her butt for hitting my brother. But at the same time, I'm like, why didn't you hit? Because mama said I can't hit no girl. She over here done abuse you. You got bruises and stuff by this female. And you get no. So I'm like, if you don't hit her next time, I'm beating your butt and her butt. And since you can't hit me back, you can't do nothing about it.
Oh, dang. Oh.
Because I didn't like it. And I know it sounds bad. But my thing is, women, keep your hands off of a man if that man can't hit you back. Because that man, if a woman came up and did the same dang thing to you, you would not be sitting up there talking about, I know my place. Because I know Kung Fu or karate and I didn't want to hit her, so I know my place. So that's why I got this black eye, big lip, big nose, and I'm limping. You're just not doing it.
Sleazy said, folks got to realize everybody got their own problems. Yeah. Your relationship problems, you need to take it to God.
Amen. You can ask anybody that hangs out with me. Nobody knows about me and Chris's relationship. You know what you see. That's all you know. That we play around and we fight over petty stuff and we ain't even really mad.
Blind guy, his wife, their lies said, it ain't my fault that Corey reacts the way he does to me. But it is his fault that I react some type of way. You know?
Stop it.
She acted up on him.
Stop it, Laquita.
All right, J Red said, I'm hungover, y'all. Oh.
Having too much fun on your birthday, girl. I already know it was turn up time. Dang, I missed it. What was I doing? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
Yesterday, oh yes,
because you know I wanted to be there.
I actually had her on here, but
I tell y'all,
we started doing that recording of something we're not talking about.
Yeah,
right
we had to record.
Yeah.
If Educated Natural's on here, I'm gonna just say, Educated Natural, when you weren't around, I had your back because I'm sorry to say this is relationship advice here. Hold on. This is called loyalty and having somebody's back when you're supposed to stay out of other people's business. And you didn't. Lenore did not stay out of other people's business. But Big Rooster was trying to recruit people to have your to go against you, and I had to check him on that. And they said no. He came after. Oh, is that Big Rooster at the door?
Oh, welcome in. We got Big Rooster saying, hey. Best Coast family in the building. But yeah.
I got something for you. Got something for you.
Steve said,
yeah,
that's what he would do. He would stay neutral.
I try to stay neutral. I get in trouble any way it goes. I'll do. I'm not even lying.
He said, I don't put my hands on females. If we do get in a fight, I would like to just walk away from the situation and give the person some time to cool down.
Yes.
Sometimes that's harder to do. And
it is hard to do, but if you could do it, that's good. But if the person is following you and hitting you,
that's where the
problem is. You know what I mean? Because I really want to separate. I think they should have names for it. This is, I don't want to say real abuse from other abuse, but this is a domestic violence abuse where they're both
Versus just
abusing each
yeah.
other. Domestic and violent abuse. That's because they're both doing it to each other. This is abuse where this person has now mind control, did all this other stuff,
manipulated,
and all this person. That is a separate abuse, and that's the one. And not saying either one is not as serious, but I'm like, hey, if you hit them, hey.
Jay Red saying that's what she get for trying something new. She should have stuck to her _say. Now she over here twisted, hung over.
Oh, girl.
Oh, no.
Woo-wee.
Oh, no. Sleeve said, talked about the man
Yeah.
mama. Yeah, that's what they be doing. They be getting out of control.
The mama be dead and everything. Yeah, you're sorry. Hey, mama did it. See, that hurts my feelings. I was telling my mom, yesterday, I said, I don't know, Mom, if this was back in your day, but I know my day, because, you know, I came after my mom because she's my mom. But back in my day, you couldn't even say your mama. Like, you, nothing else. That's all you had to say.
Your mama was an insult.
No, that's it. Your mama. Oh, no, you did, and they was fighting. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Nowadays, you know, you have to actually say something about somebody's mama. Mm-hmm. Your mama this, that, and that. And they be saying stuff about people's mama. Now, I'm like, back in my day, you used to say your mama.
Yeah.
Like, you could have said your mama gorgeous, but you didn't let me get it out because I said your mama. You know, that was fighting words.
You know, I've been wondering something about your mama. And they're like,
what you got to say about my mama? You don't say nothing about my mama.
Right, yeah.
Nowadays,
you can't crack. You can't even crack the joke. It's just getting like, all tense.
That's why the mama jokes used to be very tense back in the day. Now it's like,
yeah,
nobody cares. Back in the day, we didn't laugh that hard at mama jokes. You know, your mama so, and it better be opposite of what your mama really is. You know, your mama's so bald and she got a head full of hair. Okay. Your mama's so fat and she's skinny. Okay. You can do, your mama's so skinny and she's fat. You can do those. And we still looking at your side. I like, you really
should I? Yeah, exactly. Should I? I don't know. What should I do? Should I do? I don't want to be disrespectful, but you being disrespectful, you shouldn't have never took the mama situation.
Yeah. So I just feel like if you do, I just feel like don't in an argument, a real true argument. If you get in an argument with anybody, you only need to be arguing about the situation.
That one person.
Don't bring somebody else into it. Not the mamas, the sister, the brother, the cousin, the uncles, the aunties, the nieces, none of them, nephews, none of them. Don't bring nobody in it. Just deal with whatever the issue is. As long as me and Chris been together, we ain't never brought each other's mamas in it. Nobody. We ain't brought nobody in our situation. We deal with the situation and what we're arguing about. And we stay mad for a good 20 minutes.
Rob,
right, Chris?
Rob Allbanks is in the building.
Welcome in, Rob Allbanks. Welcome in.
Said peace, love, and reparation, family.
Yeah.
And Sleazy said it's important. Don't ignore red flags. Mm-hmm. And Rook said, I absolutely agree 120%.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself when it comes to the women, throwing hands and doing all that. But then when the man came through with that nice, slick,
talking about
he's
out. Strong. Now he shouldn't do that because he's stronger. You didn't know that when you was hitting him? Like, literally. Like I said, it's different if a man hits you and you ain't touched him. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you called him and you ain't touched him. He can get mad and be like, I'm walking away because you going to make me do something I don't want to do.
Exactly.
Because I understand. Because, again, women, like, there's someone, you can't say something to me. Like, you my kid. They come up there and their voice go a little, I mean, who you talking to?
Yeah.
Like, who you talking to? Because I'll be ready to throw down.
Okay, what's going on? What's the problem today?
I'm not yelling. It sounds like you're yelling to me. You better take the tone a couple of notches because you don't yell at your mama. You know what I mean? So it's that level, and we're talking about from like our generation to the now generation where these kids feel like they have this freedom to talk and disrespect adults, and they feel like that adults don't need respect. That we have to respect them. My goddaughter said that to me. Mm-hmm. The teacher don't respect me. I said, what? The teacher they don't have to respect you. You gotta respect them. You let your mama deal with the other stuff. You feel disrespect, you tell your mama deal with it. You don't got no say in who respects you or not. Or 8-year-old talking about somebody don't respect her. You don't even know what respect is.
No.
Like, literally. So it is like we gotta understand. Like,
that's too much. Blind guy, his wife, their life said, women need to know that men will do unto others as they've been done unto. Keep your hands to yourself.
Thank you, LaQueen. That's what I'm talking about. Thank
Said that's how
you.
it's supposed to
Period.
be. 10 said exactly. I keep my business to myself.
Exactly.
Ruth saying hi to everyone. They're dealing with the stupid
crash.
Yeah, so you can't talk too much out here.
We here, girl. We here.
Jay Red said I had loads of fun and the replay is lit, so we got to check out.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna be going
Ruth
over
said
there.
hello to everyone that they missed.
Oh yeah, you already talked to us.
10 said what crash? It's the iOS on the Apple app on the YouTube app for Apple devices. It's having problems right now. All right, Big Rooster said happy K Day to Jay Red. Yesterday, she was getting into it. E-Money said check out Eli's YouTube channel. Thank you. Big Rooster said you ain't right now. Big Rooster. I checked out the replay. I don't know if we ain't right.
I ain't have my mom check out the replay.
I don't even know what's going on.
But you know what's coming for you is coming soon though. I got everything in work. You don't play with me. Don't play with me, Big Rooster. You guys stepped over the line. And all I was doing, I was trying to be cool. I was trying to tell him, don't be trying to recruit nobody. Stay out of it. Stay cool, Big Rooster. And he kept up. This is what I'm talking about relationship advice. And Big Rooster was having a cool relationship. Yeah. We dealt with our issue. We thought we let it go. Then we get on somebody's live, and then he acts up. And even the person on the live was like, stop it. Like, she had to end her live. He has interrupted the live where she had to end it. And all I'm saying is I was just saying, don't come for my sis, the educated natural. And I hope you ran her playlist yesterday, Big Rooster.
Oh.
Because
Because
yesterday was her day. Look on the community tab. Yesterday was her day. I ain't gonna go there. Let's go to the next.
Said, I always say use the back of your hand, not the palm.
Oh!
That's what Sleazy always says. Yeah. Use the back of your hand, not the palm.
Okay.
Don't use the palm.
Don't use the palm. Use the
back.
Don't
even step in that lane. All right. Say, is anybody else YouTube glitch? I keep getting kicked out of the app on my
everybody's having that
on the
issue.
desktop. It should be good, but on the iOS app, it's definitely tripping. They even had a report on YouTube Studio, so it is going down. I thought it was over and resolved, but apparently it's not. 10 said yes, I got kicked off YouTube completely just a few minutes ago. Yeah, mainly Apple, says Lizzie B. Jay Red said right every minute or two. And she said, oh, okay, my desktop be tripping too. I don't know what's going on with the desktop.
I don't know.
Because we running the Mac right now, and it's cool. It's Apple. It's straight with YouTube. 10 said, I don't play about my mama, nor do I talk about anybody else.
Exactly.
Root said,
like I said, treat people the way you want to be treated, and we will all do fine.
Oh, and J Red said, my desktop is crying. I'm getting kicked off that too. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know about your Chrome.
Yeah, I don't know. 10 said, yes, the Chrome too. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. So you said, your mama's fighting words. Mama's still fighting words for me.
Yeah, it is.
All right, that's what she said. That's what she said on the ropes.
Because we old school. That's old school way. You don't play around. You ain't got to say nothing. Your mama.
Facts,
and you said it with anger? Like, your mom. Oh, no.
All right, we got somebody in here we have to congratulate. All right, we're a little bit behind in the chat.
Yes. Welcome in, Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda. You made it, girl. We didn't even get to run your thing that day.
She did the thing.
You made it.
Not only did she do the thing, she did a video about going through the process with all y'all. So check that out. Sunshine to Sunset with Rashonda.
Yeah.
All right. Recently monetized.
I'm so proud of you.
And now it's doing the partnership program.
We love you.
She's doing it. She's doing it. And she's bringing all of us on the journey. So check out that video.
Definitely.
All right. You know who we also have in here? We have Tiny Twist Resin Creations. Saying hi, love.
Welcome in.
And hi, everyone. What's up, though? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in.
Roots got the boys too.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's why we near her on the same page. Don't touch our kid. I mean, that's our kid. Don't touch him. Like, did my son lay hands on you first? Okay, then. Why did you touch him? Why did you hit him?
And you already know how she is. She said, "Okay, Apple must have got my call because she rolling good now."
Okay.
All right, we had Peace from Philly.
What is it? It's Reese.
Reese, my bad.
Reese from Philly.
Reese
the Red Dragon.
Reese the Red Dragon is in the building.
Welcome, man. You're new, and we are welcoming you into the L&L family.
All right. Yeah,
I know.
I'm tripping. I'm telling you, it's the caffeine. I feel wired on a different level.
Now it's a coffee.
I really do feel wired on a different level. I don't know. It's so much energy that I cannot formulate what I need to properly speak.
You just need
all
to go
right,
back
Reese
to school.
from Philly. The red dragon. And she's acting up. You said the
decide between women and men will spill over into the next century.
Yeah.
Things are that bad, especially in the
Absolutely.
hood. Exactly.
Absolutely. JC Family said, it's just lines you don't cross. Always respect your parents and never disrespect them.
Exactly.
Treat others as you want to be treated. I feel the same way.
I tell my kids that. I said, treat people the way you want to be treated, not the way they treat you. Okay?
Reset it.
As long as they don't touch you, you cool.
Emphasize on it. It is that bad.
Oh, it is that bad.
Rook said, I need to give you a cheap Android. Oh, not a cheap
Android. My phone is not cheap. It's old, but it ain't
backup.
cheap.
No, for the backup.
No, we're going to come from the Android, though. Don't come from the Android.
Oh, my goodness. Blind guy, his wife there, Eli said, okay, my sister called back, so I'm out. But I'm on Queen Lenora's side. All right.
Thank you, Laquita.
All right. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate y'all.
We do appreciate it.
Oh, and J Red said, I'll see y'all later. Love and live. Talk to you later. You take care.
Get some rest. Get some rest.
I know you twisted. You said, I'm still good on my Apple.
That's good. Big Rooster.
And
the educator
said to the Big Rooster, are we in a truce or not?
Not.
What's going on?
If you don't believe me. What's
going on?
What was it, Monday night?
I believe so. No, was it Monday night? I don't know when it was. It was probably Sunday or Monday.
It was Monday night. Monday night, go to Cynthia Living with MS. Look at that one, and you will know there's no truth. And read the chat, The Educated Natural, and you will know there's no truth.
There's no truth.
Now he done started war with me. I was minding my own business. And he got somebody I ain't even met before jump on my back.
He said he gonna be his lawyer. So you got some things to handle, The Educated Natural. I don't think Big Rooster understood.
And it's like the last hour, the last 45 minutes of Cynthia Living with MS. Go check it out.
Big Rooster don't care about your assassin, The Educated Natural.
And I kept telling people, stop, don't go with him because you're going to get slapped. And he was like, no, come on with me, he was
The Educated Natural said, what?
Yes.
Let me go check out that live.
And then I thought Tay Weezy was done with you, and he told me to check out his page, and I was like, oh, everybody coming for you. I don't think your slap was hard enough.
Your assassin did not hit hard enough.
I'm just telling you.
Because they're acting up. They are really acting up.
I think they need two tortillas.
Yeah.
like just boom.
Absolutely. They need something. Because it's just not working. It's not adding up. All right.
Yes. It was Monday night. I'm telling you, because we've been working hard since Monday night. Well, Tuesday, you'll see it. It's coming. I ain't going to tell you nothing else. Tuesday, you'll see it.
Now, relationship advice.
Yes.
Okay. We talked about a lot of good topics.
Advice.
Yeah, and that was included.
That was included.
Now, do you have another topic, or should I dive in with a topic of mine?
Oh, you can dive, because I'm happy when you have one.
Now, this one right here, I feel like is a recent one. All right, it's a very recent concern, worry about relationships. All right, as we know, people are more comfortable as the years go by. They're just more comfortable disclosing and letting people know things, right? Well, people are a lot more with the event of platforms like OnlyFans. People are more comfortable when it comes to that side of themselves as well, right?
Yeah.
And displaying that on a public level.
Yeah.
I mean, you have heard. If you haven't heard, there are articles of teachers on the job getting caught doing that, and getting caught at work with that type of material. So it's something to really worry about. And what do you have to say about a partner that is kind of pressuring that on their significant other? Like, let's do a joint business venture. I don't want to do this alone. And they're trying to really get their partner to, let's say, create an OnlyFans or create some type of explicit material. So, Lisa, where did you find this article, favorite nephew? Now, where did I find the nephew? Or where did I find it? It just popped up on my little Discover. It's called Google Discover. They be just throwing different articles. And apparently this was a big controversial thing. This was like a week or two ago, where the lady got caught at work, and then there was another one where it was just a teacher, and you can't have certain things like that known about you being a teacher, because the students are the ones usually be consuming that material. But anyway,
hold on real quick.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Autumn's Homestead.
Autumn's Homestead is in the building. welcome in. But yeah, Sleazy, what you said. How do you feel about that? I feel like with that jumping, a lot of people see the revenue in it, even though it's really not that much money out unless you really promoting. A lot of people are seeing that, so they're pressuring. I feel like it is kind of a newer thing that's starting to happen. People are pressuring.
I think the word that you're saying right now is what the problem is.
Yeah.
Because you're pressuring. That means the person doesn't really want to do it, and you're pressuring them.
Yeah.
So
that's why it's a problem.
You're forcing them to do something that they don't want to do, or nor they're willing to do it. But you making this feel like, and I'm saying quote unquote my opinion.
Yeah.
Making them feel like we can't be together if you don't do this.
Yeah.
For me. And that's how we get prostitutes and hookers and all them type of people as well. And I just think that's a no. Like, I don't want to do that.
That's definitely
I don't want to be a part of that, and I don't want you to be a part of that. And I feel like this is where you should be open to say goodbye in that relationship.
I mean, inflation.
Just kidding.
Oh, Sleazy ain't it up. Yeah, that Sleazy said that's what they called it back in the day.
Yes, it happens more than you think.
Yeah, and I feel like, especially with that,
pimps and hoes. Yeah.
Sweet Ree is in the building.
Welcome in, Sweet Ree. Yes, welcome in, sis.
Collard greens. What's going on, Sweet Ree?
Yeah.
Welcome in.
I'm coming for you too, sis. I love you.
So I feel like, like you said, it's definitely wrong. And
it's overly wrong. And my thing is, if that's something you want to do it on your own. And all I say is ask that person, do you want to be with me as I'm going to do my OnlyFans page?
I feel like,
and if that person goes, well, I want to do it with you, that's a whole different conversation. But I would be like if I decide, okay, well, I'm married, so it's kind of a little bit different. If I go, Chris, I want to have an OnlyFans page.
I don't feel no.
He's
going to
say
I
no.
don't even feel like it's different.
No, I'm saying it's different because I think we need to work it out more because we are married.
No,
compared to being all you doing are boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend. I think it's different in that sense because my thing is, I made a vow to be with him through thinking.
Absolutely.
If I want to do that and my husband's not willing, that's another conversation that has to go with it. So I don't think it's the same.
I feel like that's the scenario we should put it in though, because I feel like that is.
Well, I'm gonna say if we're married,
some of this stuff is happening for a lot of.
And I know that, but I'm thinking because a lot of times we have never been ourselves completely when we with somebody because we're so scared of getting broke up. Chris ain't scared to be single. I'm not scared to be single. Like if we gotta be single, we gotta be single. But we decided before we got married that we're gonna work together and work hard at it. But as we are one, as we became one because we got married and became one. Yeah. If I do something and Chris doesn't feel comfortable with it, I'm not doing it, and I'm not putting I'm not manipulating him. I'm not giving him an ultimatum over or any of that. So I think it is a little different in that conversation. But no.
Now Sweet Ree came in, but she said her phone is acting up, so she got to be in the bushes for now.
Everybody's phone.
It's her iPhone.
I'm telling you, apparently not because Chrome is not an I.
No, but that's what she's saying. Her iPhone, Sweet Ree's iPhone.
It's messing up on everybody today, Sweet Ree. But thank you for coming in.
I really.
And I know you here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's known that it's the iOS. I don't know what's going on with the Chrome.
I don't know.
The Chrome.
Welcome in, I hate when you do that. Fanatic Connection Guru. How are you?
Saying that Jay Jordan sent me.
Hey.
How you doing?
Thank you, Jay Jordan.
How you doing? And they said hello to everyone. Guess what we also have? We have
It's Me Wanston.
Yes, honey.
Yes, honey.
We got It's Me Wanston in the building.
Yeah.
How you doing, Wanston? All right. Check out his book.
Yeah.
And you know what? We also have somebody in the building.
Ooh.
We got to roll out the red carpet.
Get the red carpet.
Because we have the honorable in here.
Angelina Nordstrom is in here.
Angelina Nordstrom, the honorable.
The royalty has walked in. Hilarious.
Said, hey, Love and Live Show. I finally catch a live. How are you feeling? Good day, everyone.
Thank you. I'm doing good. Enjoying today.
Hashtag all rise. We have Big Rooster saying, Android camp over
here. Android.
Woo! All right. So I feel like with that going on, there's a lot more pressure that people are applying in this situation, and they are pimping out their relationship.
I understand I want money and stuff, but my thing is because I've learned about OnlyFans
Yeah.
that there's all different types. So you don't have to be naked showing any private body parts. You can show toes. Now, if you showing toes and you making money, go ahead for your thing because it's just some toes. Okay,
No,
some
okay,
feet.
wait.
But if you start showing the cha-chas that way, the pay, then we got a problem.
I think it
And
would
the
be,
boo-boo.
but my whole thing is it's a problem just in general, right?
Why?
Because
You can't show the toes?
I'm gonna say even
The
with the
kneecap?
toes, right? I'm gonna say even with the toes, there should be a discussion. Do you feel like?
No, I think
Yeah.
it does because you don't want to be. Well, I don't know who's gonna be like, "Oh, I know those toes."
That's
But,
true,
I
but
think it is something you need to talk about.
if anything would leak out personal about that account, say you got hacked or something like that, say the original account got hacked, well, now the name that's connected to it is now leaked out as well.
Yeah.
So now there's just
Yeah,
everything is out. There's no hiding in the situation.
That's true, you guys. So my thing is make sure
I feel like it's conversation.
It's a conversation. Communication is key in a relationship. Even if you're trying to pimp out or you're pimp out or be a madam to your husband or wife, please make sure it's a conversation. Do not manipulate your husband or wife.
Absolutely.
Don't give them an ultimatum. Just honestly say, I was thinking about it. We need some money. Our bills is over there, and we could probably make a couple of $1,000. Like we could get out of debt.
Yeah, something like that. And I feel like
Something
that is
like
what's
that,
happening with a lot of people, and so they're seeing it because I feel like what that platform has done has allowed a lot of people who did not feel like they were attractive or felt less attractive, realize that there's an audience for them.
But when you're single, yes, you could just dive in it. But when you're in a relationship, you're really putting somebody else in it, even if they're not on the screen.
Exactly. But
because
I feel like
I wouldn't want nobody to be like, yeah, I saw your husband on the OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. See, I feel some kind of way. I feel some kind of way about it.
And that's really my problem. That's not even a problem. I feel like it's something that people don't understand when they get on platforms like that. Is that just like a star? Your name is like that forever, regardless of what goes on. You could go under a different name.
But a lot of people have
Google
a thing
is always there
because of TV and all these reality shows. The ones that have been on, their bodies being leaked everywhere. Mm-hmm. They've gotten way more money now that the body's been leaked everywhere. Yeah. Think about the Kardashian chick. Think about
absolutely
that one on the hip hop of somebody.
It sells.
And we know that's how they got there, but now we're all infatuated. But everybody's all infatuated with that person, and that's how that person got known.
I think that's the mentality, but
that's why people's trying to do.
I think that's the mentality, but then when reality actually hits them, and now they've done something that they can't undo, it's like, oh, woe is me, because they'll say do that. Like I said, the teacher, right? So obviously you went to school, you went and did all the things that you needed to do to become a teacher. Now, because of the way that there's stigmas in society, you getting a job is pretty much diminished.
No,
and do you feel like that's right?
I don't think that's any right anymore.
I feel like it is only because in that situation, what happens?
As long as you don't do it now, no. If it's your past, no. I don't think it is.
I feel like it depends on your level of clout, but it always catches up to you.
No, I'm not saying it won't catch up to you, but I don't think it does any damage. It just makes people look at you some kind of way, and that's it. You might get people who want to hit on you harder just to see if they can get you in bed. Yeah. But I don't think it really affects you. Because when I was growing up, again, I'm going back in my day, my mama always said, a man is just right now using the practice with you. Yeah. So don't be giving it up. You want a man who wants you for you. It was a big whole thing. And I remember my dad was like, saying the same thing. Nowadays, I see these men pimping out women and they in love with the women. And when the women leave, they're mad. And it ain't just because of the money.
Well,
the matter of fact, the man only wanted for her to be a hoe no more. And then she'd be like, oh,
I'm going to say this. I feel like it really is different when, all right, say you have that situation, right? And you had some type of career. I feel like it will blow you up in a different sense. Now, if you have your real name tied to it, let's say it leaked out and you have an article. I feel like the moment it gets to that level, it is difficult for you to find a job. Because when they look you up,
think about it right now.
Nobody wants to staff.
But think about it right now. Look at how there's no jobs right now.
Yeah. I'm talking about a job in that field.
I don't care what field.
I
Think
feel like
about right now.
you getting an educational job, I feel like would be hampered by the
look
fact
at,
that that's
are you looking at jobs right now?
Yeah, but I'm saying this is
Right now,
a
you don't-
reality. This is a
Okay.
reality for
I'm saying
people.
reality right now. I could go if I say I didn't have my degrees.
Mhm.
I can be a teacher right now because
Yeah.
they have none.
I don't. That's not necessarily. Well, okay. Even say you were enlisted in the job, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's really just a matter of the article. It's like, all right, if we look you up, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you're on the staff team, you have, a lot of schools will go on the website and provide all the information of the teachers and all that. Schools will provide first last name to the teachers. Everybody's calling them Miss or Mr. Blank, whatever. All right. So with that name, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that name that is being said over and over again, if you type it up and it is tied to an article like that,
Mm-hmm.
and your face and all that is on there, I feel like that is detrimental. I don't feel like it's very difficult for you to
I
get
don't
a
know
job.
what society you're in.
I'm in the one where that is what's happening
No, it's
to
not.
people. Yes,
No,
I feel like that is
not.
what is happening.
I'm just, the reason I say that is like, think about.
I believe.
I guarantee
I felt the
you,
same
we would have
exact
never
way.
thought we would have had a president like Trump, but we did.
Yeah.
So, again, we're not in a different society now. You can say back in your day when you was a little kid.
No.
You can
Okay.
say probably about 3 or 4, 5
I
years
agree with
ago.
that, right?
But,
I agree with that.
Right now.
I agree with that. I understand what you're saying
Hold on.
there.
Sleazy said people don't cherish relationships anymore. They don't. They don't. They don't. And I understand that. Can I read what you know?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Sleazy said the game has changed.
Yes, it has.
And giving the teachers jobs without credentials.
Exactly. They're not. I mean, think about the school down the street that I don't like my kids going to. I know they ain't got no credentials.
And Article said, when it comes to relationship, I learned some of my most valuable lessons from watching Divorce Court, especially Judge Maybelline era and the Judge Lynn Tyler era.
Yeah, because I'm telling you. And people, I mean, my thing is, and people don't learn. They just want to, oh my God, I want to get married and I want this big old wedding. I say don't even have a big old wedding until you past 10 years. And even sometimes 10 years don't even be making it, but at least have 10 years in there. Because what I'm tired of seeing is people spending all this money on these weddings and then they don't even last 2 years. Not even the 5 years. And 5 years is supposed to be, back in the day was the hardest to pass. So you pass 5 years, you did something. Now everybody feels like, I'm not happy in this relationship, so I'm going to get a divorce. And it don't even be no really problems either. It'd be like, I'm just not happy. Not that the person ain't working or that you getting abused, nothing like that. Just, I'm just not happy. Because for some reason nowadays, it's off of your emotions.
You said you can't get jobs with certain type of social media content, and that's what I'm trying to say.
I think you can right now because right now there's no job. Now maybe not all over the world, but I'm gonna just say here in Oregon, I think right now with no credentials, and I had a porno out 10 years from now, 10 years ago.
Okay, and
then
absolutely.
I go to some big high-end company in Oregon. I'm getting a job because they ain't got no job. They closing down early because there ain't nobody in there to do the work. So that's why I say it ain't the same as back in the day. Now, if you would have said that like 5 years ago, I get you. You could have said that 3 years ago. But right now, when companies are closing down because ain't nobody there, they don't care about what happened to me 10 years ago.
I don't disagree with that part. If it was that far, 10 years ago, it doesn't seem that far, but it is far when it comes to the internet and how fast things move.
It could have been 5 years ago.
I'm saying
right now it could have been 2 weeks ago.
Nah, I don't.
No,
like
I do because ain't nobody ain't nobody in there. Do you understand? I don't know how it is where you guys are at, but here in Portland, Oregon, do you know how many times companies closing down at 2 or didn't even open because there's nobody working there? And so if I want to come in there with my only fan and I decided to cut it off because I wasn't getting the money that I used to get, and now I want to come up here to this corporate job, no, I can get the job. I don't care what nobody say, I can get it because they ain't got nobody. And since they ain't got nobody, I'm the only hope they got. Period.
Well, okay. It depends in the scenario and depends on how bad. Now, that lady who got caught at her job with that, I don't think she's gonna be able to get a job anytime soon in that field.
Was it in Portland?
No,
Exactly.
no. I mean, I'm not even gonna say
because I can only talk about Portland, and I'm telling you right now, ain't anybody. I've said this so many times. That's why I get on my kid. You can go into a job right now and command a high position with no skills.
Seeing it.
Yeah.
And you knew said high-paying jobs go deep in your background.
Back in the day, but right now, when you ain't got no employees, it ain't the same. And that's what I think y'all got to get that in your head. There's no employees right now.
Yeah.
So they can't be as picky as they was back in the day.
Okay, but
back in the day, you quit the job without giving 2-week notice. They would never hire you again, and any company that connected to would not hire you again. Today, oh no, you could have quit 2 days ago, and they gonna take you back. You could have went to work for 2 weeks.
My whole thing is when it comes to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I understand exactly what you're saying. The way the crisis is going, where people are not working. Yeah, all right, but you have to think about what also happened with companies being so tied during the shutdown, so tied to social media and stuff during that time. They value their image more, a lot more. So if you were a school and now somebody's uproaring on their social media because you have someone who had a OnlyFans and was doing that at another school, and it's been exposed, and there's articles and all that, and when you type up the person's name, still on the top results, because it's hard to get that out of your scrub that off the SEO.
I can guarantee we probably could research
come through
that school down the street right now, and they probably got a whole bunch of people have OnlyFans during the summer and came back to school.
I don't think so.
I think you can.
I don't think
they
so.
don't have no education.
No,
they don't. They don't care. They ain't putting it up. The only time it get is if it got really leaked out, and all they would say is that's what they do on their summer job. Has nothing to do with us right now.
I don't think that's what they would say. I think they would get that person off the team or temporarily release them.
I've seen the school. No, they wouldn't.
Honorable said, "You're in Portland. That's cool. What's it like there? And how's it treating you both?"
Oh, it's fine. We got the worst school systems here. And the one I'm talking about is really worse. But I don't know what state Eli is in. I'm talking about the state I'm in. I don't know what state Eli is in because he got this mentality of something that ain't even happening. I think he in all these other states that still got people going to work. I'm talking about the state they ain't got nobody going to work to.
Honorable said, I believe that people do not cherish relationships anymore.
Yeah.
Because many people hold stigmas against being vulnerable or being honest with another human being. Entitlement rules the minds of many.
Yes, and I think because they feel like it don't matter, like it don't matter. I can find somebody that another day that I'm not gonna respect you and try to keep having that great relationship. You're not communicating the way I want you to communicate, and I don't have to change who I am. You need to change for me, and I don't have to change for you. It's a mentality people are having nowadays, which is really bad because it should be both ways of communicating. Regardless.
Absolutely, I feel
we don't have to always agree with each other, but you're gonna understand my point of view, and I'm gonna understand your point of view, and we're just gonna call it fair game then. But people don't do that anymore, and it's really sad.
Yeah, I feel like it truly does come down to the communication. Like a lot of people are not taught communication and how to speak. So it really takes the person to learn or want to pursue it. Exactly. Well, if you get to a certain age and you feel like she said, the entitlement, when you feel like entitled to a certain level of, to a certain degree, it's hard for you to even be vulnerable because that's your mentality. Exactly. You're coming at me like that. What are you doing all that for? Something is wrong about me. Mm-hmm. Like, no, you can't ever see it because you have this sense of entitlement.
And they quit relationships like it's supposed to be easy. And I don't know who came up with the idea that relationships are easy because no relationship is easy. I don't care when you're with your mother, your parents, and your brothers and siblings, your family, your cousins, your kids. None of those is easy. So I don't know why they think a man and a woman or however the relationship is gonna be easy. It's not. It's something you gotta really work at. But people have this mentality it's supposed to be easy and fun.
I don't think it's fully to blame, but I think with the way social media shows everything and everything is such a highlight reel that everybody is like, oh, this is how me and my relationship be. But then off the camera,
But that just shows you how if we are focused on
exactly.
that,
But
we don't have
any.
But that means we don't have enough people showing us in our life real relationships.
Absolutely.
If you can only focus on a relationship from a TV
mm-hmm.
that you know is scripted,
yeah,
and that's what we going by for a relationship, that tells you that we don't have enough relationships working on
I don't feel like
they
we do
need
have
to
enough
work on for us.
Positive relationship, and it's hard to see that.
Yeah.
Sleazy said, I feel you, favorite nephew. Some people only know the OnlyFans. Some people know how to switch it on and off. OnlyFans one day, corporate the next. And they'll be doing it right, but then when they get caught, if the company is really big and it has a social media following, they start seeing that and the articles and like start going out. And my whole thing is, right, I didn't ever expect companies to really care like that, because I don't know, for some reason I wouldn't think a company would care about something like that.
I would back in the day. Like, I'm still on
that's
my.
What I'm saying. Like now, I don't
know.
It's like,
but back in the day, I understand that because that's your company, that's your name. So
image.
You know how much I always tell you how much your brand is, and
Absolutely.
You gotta make. So anything happens to your brand is you. Think about Starbucks.
Yeah,
when those people deny the black people from coming in, doing what everybody else is doing, then it made Starbucks look bad. And Starbucks like, I ain't got nothing to do with the employee. So then everybody got mad when Starbucks said, we shutting down for a day because y'all gonna learn. Ain't no Starbucks gonna be open on this day because y'all gonna learn you ain't gonna turn away nobody. We're here for people to come in and use the internet. They ain't gotta buy no coffee. They coming in for the internet.
And in situations like that, I 100% understand. But I'm talking about, I feel like just there's so much power, even when you work at somewhere like Apple, right? If you have a certain influence on social media, like say you have a tech channel and you want to join Apple, or you want that to be a career, if you have any decent clout on that tech channel and you have a review about an Apple product and you're talking unhighly, all of a sudden you're less likely to get a job in that position. The value that the companies and stuff have over their brand and all that is like, it's extreme in some situations and lenient in another.
Yeah, but there's like I said, you don't never want a bad name on your company. Period. So your employees are your brand. So I can understand them doing that. I mean, too bad they can't probably do it now. The only ones that can probably do it now here in Oregon, I'm gonna say, is like big companies where they can send somebody down here to run it until they can find an employee to actually do the job here. But literally, any big companies that just here in Oregon, that's basically here in Oregon, no, they can't do that. It's sad, but it's true. Said they're still checking background no matter what because of lawsuits they don't want to get involved in. Yeah, but you doing an OnlyFans and you can't get sued for what somebody does at home. But you can.
You can when they bring it to work. They bring it to your job.
Well, they're doing it on the job now. That's
but
different.
That's what I'm saying. What happened in the situation that she was actually doing her stuff, and that was the backdrop. Now you would know if there was. Well,
that's a different conversation than what I was talking about. So I don't. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what was actually happening. Even say, let's take it outside, right? You know, when you do stuff like that, that's why I don't feel like people understand the gravity to it. There was a whole nother situation. I think this was sometime last year where they were doing it. And I don't know if the person was a teacher, but let's say they weren't. Let's say they were just in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, one of the neighbors found out, and all of a sudden now they was trying to blackmail that person and be like, I'm gonna tell everybody in the neighborhood. Well, turns out some of the people in the neighborhood already knew what was going on. But I mean, that person didn't know that. So you feel like it's just something that people have to hold over you. If you don't, not public.
What I've learned is you can't hold over nothing if you can't hold nothing over us if we don't care.
Yeah.
If we care, that gives you the power
to
have.
But I feel like people do it and they don't have that.
Yeah, but it still don't matter. It still don't matter. I look at a lot of celebrities, and you can tell the ones that they don't want nothing held on. They want to keep the image, their fake image that they have going on.
Absolutely.
Where you got people who are just crazy and they just happy being crazy, and we accept them for being crazy. So pretty much, screw you. Like, I'm doing me. You like me, you don't. And even the people that don't like you give you the clout that you need because they want to talk about you and they want to do the silly stuff.
Unu said they're still checking backgrounds no matter what because we already did that one. And Big Rooster said
She said liability for a company
for sure. I think I said that one. Big Rooster said it ain't all that, Angelina. Yes, it is. Well, I think that's Big Rooster because. But Big Rooster said we trying to come to Cali to hang with Rooster. We definitely trying to come to Cali to hang with Rooster. Definitely. Even though he be acting up.
Definitely gotta be with my Big Rooster. Even though he be acting up. Yeah.
We gonna see what all the clucking is about.
Oh, welcome in, Six.
We got Six Bows is back. How you doing, Six?
How you doing?
Six Bows is in the building. All right, we also have
welcome in, TLL Coffee.
TLL Coffee's in the building. How you doing, Tia? How you doing, Tia? Welcome in. All right.
I even got Eli drinking coffee, Tia. That's how I'm rolling over here.
She's acting up.
Okay.
The Honorable says social media has distorted real life in such a way, while reality television has exaggerated real life to be more volatile, especially when it comes to relationships.
Exactly. Ooh, you ain't said nothing but a word. That is so true. And that's why I said I don't know. That's why I be like, I tell my kids, you had a good role model to look. I try to make sure you was around a lot of positive relationships, and you see me and your dad. So if y'all want to do something else, that's on y'all. But y'all see, we try to give you the best example.
Yeah, I feel like that is definitely a problem now, though.
Yeah,
because everything is just so in your face now.
It is,
and you so overrun with it. Six Boss said people are easily manipulated with social media and marketing.
Yeah,
absolutely,
they are, and
we got Angie Pooh.
215
in the building. Saying greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
How you doing, Angie Pooh?
How are
welcome
you?
Welcome in. All right, now the Honorable also says, the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom said, many people do not have a real life presence because they would rather opt into an online presence or be an online thug with an online presence. I miss the good old days before social media.
Ooh,
yeah, I feel like everybody is so caught up with the image, but then when it's a real life situation, they can't really back anything up. And that's when it comes to just a lot of things. And really, social media is really a highlight reel. You'll think, let's say we'll have a influencer who is doing sports, right? And in all their posts, they will look like they are the best athlete in the entire world.
Yeah.
All right. They will just sweep the whole league. Now, when you see them in actual in context, they don't look like that. But you see that on the social media, they looking like they sell 50 million world records and all that. It's like, dang.
Or the best parents. Oh my God. I'm like, you would think somebody's the best parent. Oh, me and my children going to the park. Oh, me and my children doing this. And then they get to the park and they're only there to take the pictures of the kids doing it. And then they type it up there. Let's go. Or they're on their social media and they kids are doing whatever. They ain't playing with the kids. You done saw that one little video with them playing with the kids, and that is it. I'm just saying. What's going on with Tia?
E-Money said, can we get some praying hands in the chat for Tia and her family, please? Yeah, we definitely gonna be praying for Tia.
Yes, Tia, praying for you for real. Oh my goodness.
The Rooster said, this is real life right here, folks. Lisby said, facts to Angela. When we had imaginations, I had to be in before the street lights.
Oh, that's good times. Because me and my husband was just talking about that yesterday. He's like, you don't know that, because we were talking about some TV shows or something. You don't know that. He said, what was you doing for your childhood? Did you even have a childhood? I said, yeah, I was outside playing. That's what I did. I got married at the playground 222 times, probably. I can tell you, we had the Virgin Islands over there, and we love saying the Virgin Islands just to be able to say the word virgin. So we had a Virgin Island, we had Jamaica, we had Hawaii. You know, the tunnel was Hawaii. The what's that one where you're on the thing and it spins with your feet and you can go real fast. What's that called again?
The merry-go-round.
Merry-go-round. Mm-hmm. That was Jamaica. I mean, we was everywhere. I played all the time.
Having a good time.
And then he was like, well, we had snow. Well, you know, we had a little snow. And then when we had a little snow, then guess what happened? We was out there playing in that little snow because we had no school because the whole Portland, Oregon shut down.
Yeah, when we had snow, we shut down here. And it seemed like E-Money's asking Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, how your daughter feeling? Huh?
We got to tap in with Jasmine. What's going on? What's
Yeah,
going on? Oh,
yeah.
the honorable.
Thank you.
There's a difference between crazy with love and spontaneous versus being out of self
Being crazy and out of
being
self-centeredness and the ad of
fallacy.
fallacy.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, there's a difference between being.
Yeah.
It definitely is, and I feel like it is like you said, distorted. Really, the whole view on it. Everybody thinks that being extreme should be the standard. Like they'll see all that on social media.
Yeah, definitely.
And they'll be like, "Oh, that's how it's supposed to be 24 hours in a
And
day."
it ain't. It ain't.
And then when it actually sinks in, when the relationship, you start having the problems, you're like, "This is not how it's supposed to be."
Exactly.
Well, what is your expectations?
Exactly.
And you have unmeetable expectations for somebody who is only a human. They got no perfection there.
Exactly.
So then it comes to a whole point where you're going back and forth on some foolishness.
Exactly. What he said.
Big Rooster says, sleazy. It's just
It's stating a cloud up right now. Supposedly rain is in the way.
there you go.
Oh, on the way. Is what it's trying to say.
Sleazy said,
keep warm.
LA got some clouds too.
Oh,
Big Rooster.
Sleazy. It's been a rough year.
Reed said, prayers going up for Tia.
Yes, definitely. We got to pray for Tia, y'all.
Lizzie B saying to money back to the regular. Oh, she back to her regular schedule. So it sounds like Jasmine is doing good. All right.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
6 Bo saying people would live in complete isolation if it wasn't for social media. No one would talk to them. I know it sounds harsh, but it's true. Yeah, there's some people that really their whole life is the social media. Like they'll be wanting, like, especially people my age, it'd be like, all right, there's a party going on or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they'll pop out. They'll pop out when it's like, oh, everybody's going to be recording. I'll be on everybody's Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. But outside of that, they don't really be about nothing, or they don't really be doing anything. Or on their social media, they taking a picture every time they going out somewhere.
Exactly.
But when they really go out somewhere, they not doing nothing. Like, oh, let's say at a family function.
Yeah.
No, they're not talking to the family. They're not doing nothing. It's just they only show you one side of the story.
Exactly.
And that's one thing social media has done real well, is allow you to control your narrative. But real life, there's a lot of different facts.
Yeah, but the thing about it, it's a good way and a bad way.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that way you get to control that narrative and look fake and phony all day long, and it's all right. But in another way, you can actually, you don't need big record producing companies or big companies to get an acting career or anything like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it truly is. You're getting both of the things.
You have so much opportunity with social media and the modern platform,
and to make money without working for somebody else.
But then
or being under contracts and being screwed like they were being screwed in the 80s with the contracts that they had.
All types of contracts, not just music, not just
all kinds, just business companies.
Exactly,
and all
they
that
really preyed on a lot of people who didn't know.
Exactly.
We got Makeup Mom and Son in here.
Mom and Son is in the building.
Here, but been in the background. She said she at work.
I feel you.
All right. Work hard so you can play even harder.
And that's what I'm saying.
Big Rooster said, Elijah. I said, this is real life right here.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Okay, Big Rooster, let us know. Let us know what's real. We're going to show you what's real.
Oh, she said you missed my other comment about Portland. Oh, okay. He going to find
me. We're going to get up.
I was like, my eyes is, I'm trying to get clear. He be reading right here on the screen. I'll be reading right here on the side. And it takes a minute. But yeah, that's the thing about it is, like, social media is, I say it's a good thing and a bad thing. Like, we wouldn't be able to have our own show like we're doing now. You know what I mean? Like, each and every one of us on YouTube have our own show, our own storylines of what we want to do and how we want to do it without worrying about if we get enough commercial ratings or we're getting this or we're getting that. You can control the narrative. You can say, I'm going to do everything that they want me to do to get what I need to get, or I can do whatever I want to do and wait and see when I get what I get. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those things. But with it all, regardless if you were under contract to not being under contract, it's a lot of work. And what a lot of people don't understand is you get these contracts where you get paid like tons of money to supposedly get paid tons of money, but you have to do the work. You got to promote yourself. You got to do this, and a lot of people didn't realize that. So when they get there, that's why you only get a one-hit wonder, or they got signed a contract but nothing happened, because you're not promoting yourself. You're not letting yourself be out there to understand that you gotta still do all the work. They just put the money.
I want to
in.
interrupt
Hold
you.
on, they put in a lot of money to give you this stuff, and you paying it back.
Yeah, it's an event.
You got to pay it back. And so the people that made their first record usually didn't make no money. It's when they made their second or third record where you now can change the narrative and you get paid up front.
Yeah, you can get a distributor, and you can spend $20 and have. It is harder to distribute yourself. That's why people go through like distribution companies, and they'll give you the cut. The Honorable says you missed the comment. Well, I need to see your comment again, because I'm not. Find it. Yeah, I can't find it. I can't find it. But even when you were saying, that's what I wanted to say there. But what you're saying is very important, because even let's say music, a lot of people want to be an artist and do all that, and it seems like even now, the mentality is still to get signed to a certain level. Being signed is not the worst thing ever. It's not the worst thing ever. But one thing you should know is everything about going into being signed.
Yeah.
You can sign a joint venture, and you can work together for, let's say, this certain album. And they can get a cut off of just that album. It doesn't have to be a complete discography.
Yeah.
A lot of people would get in and they would sell their whole masters. So they're selling all their potential earnings on this song. And now the person who owns it is a big label.
Exactly.
And that's how they're making their money. Or like she said, they'll give you your advance. Oh, you see $1 million. Oh man, we buying the house, we doing all this off this. Well, if you don't make any money after that $1 million, you have to now pay. What you mean?
No, this is the cold part. Because I'm gonna let you finish. This is the cold part. They give you $1 million, right?
Yeah.
And let's say they made 30 million, right?
Yeah.
But out of your $1 million, you got to pay for everything. So you know what you end up getting? $40,000 or $50,000.
Exactly.
Period.
Exactly. But
nobody understands that.
They don't let you know.
No, it's in that contract. So you need a lawyer.
You start spending this $1 million like it's your $1 million, but now you're $1 million in debt with money that is just off of an advance, and it's like, exactly, Cole. He said it's just a loan. It's not even your money. It really is just a loan.
Yeah, it's welcome in Cole Watts again. You might have been here.
Oh yeah, no, we did see that one. We did see
that.
It said how is it treating us so far. All right.
Oh yeah.
Angelina said how is it treating us so far?
We've been here our whole life. You know, I realize, and I tell this to people all the time. Even though I was born and raised here, I'm nothing like the people here. And people tell me that all the time. And then I even get yelled at because they'll be like, "Well, where you from?" I said, "Portland, Oregon. I'm born and raised here."
Yeah.
Where your mama from? Okay, you didn't ask about my mama. You asked about me. I'm from here. I'm born and raised here.
You're definitely a different breed.
Yes, I am.
I feel like even now, when it comes to Portland, a lot of people hear so many good things. What I would say is it might be all of those good things, but in comparison to where they're from, in comparison.
Thank you, Cole. That's right. Yeah, go ahead.
This might be like, there might be a lot of stuff that I don't see to do, that they see to do.
Exactly.
Like, because they come in here with, maybe social media or something like, oh, Portland's a wonderful place that it highlights and shows all the different things that are going on. But here, growing up and living, I feel like a lot of that spark is not there. I mean, it's kind of like living in Vegas. All right, you already know where everything is at, and you've probably been over there so many different times that the normal stuff that a tourist would want to do, you have a whole different mentality. So a lot of people are moving here and they're enjoying themselves. I'm growing up here. It's not really that big of a deal to me. And
I don't think that's everywhere, but also we don't do any of the stuff that people come here to do.
Yeah, and even when you do some of those things, it's really not
because it's not our cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not all it's chalked out to be.
They don't have things that we would want to do. Like when we go places, there's things that we want to do that we don't have here. And a lot of things people think, oh, Portland, but everything is mainly in Beaverton or Tigers. So when there's food restaurants or a big John's Incredible or stuff like that. That's everywhere. Shut up. That stuff like that. That's how over there. Well, we don't even want to drive over there because it's too much traffic. Now we got more traffic over here than we normally do over on our side. But so we know we got more traffic over here. It's 10 times more over there because it was already more traffic over there. So a lot of stuff we're not all like keying up to be. But I can tell you one thing. Yes, Portland has kept its name of We Stay Strange. Weird.
Yeah, we are safe.
We are weird.
We
There is a
definitely
weird
are
state.
weird. And you
Well,
guys see some crazy things. I've seen some crazy things in life, some things that you probably would never ever see if you wasn't here. So I mean, people really
welcome
will say,
in. Sorry.
No. Oh, we all
welcome in, strength from within.
From within. Oh no, you should follow. If you want to win, you should follow strength from within.
Yeah.
Do you want to win? All right. So, but yeah, I feel like you're gonna see a lot of different things. What are the people like here? You two are amazing to me. Now, my friend came in from Connecticut. He came here and he said people are extremely nice. We went to North Carolina. I had a big understanding of what he was talking about.
Woo.
People here will say hi to you. They'll do all of that. They'll be very friendly, especially you walking a main street. It's very walk friendly here. It's a good thing that's about here. You can get just about anywhere you need to with the public transit system, whether that be bus or our light rail system. You'll be able to get anywhere you need to.
You do
in the
not
city.
need a car
You
in
can
Oregon.
you can have a job, and as long as you schedule around public transit, you'll be able to get to that job.
Yeah.
So everything is really there. It's truly a walk friendly. What a lot of people say is the future and all that, with less gas emission and all that. There's still a bunch of cars here, but it truly is an area where
you can walk or ride your bus,
to do
and
all
they
that.
have made a way and have made it horrible for us
and
drivers
biking
for the
bikers
bikers.
well.
I mean, that's what I said, bikers.
Yeah.
Because they make it horrible for us drivers, but the bikers are living at large.
Yeah.
Okay.
Foot boots on the ground is real good over here. You can get that. There's a lot of mobility. Like I said, there's people are actually friendly here,
and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
like it's really beautiful.
It's trees,
even with our homeless out here, it's still beautiful. Like it's gorgeous here. It is like you can take pictures here. If you was a photographer and you need some gorgeous pictures, you can get it here, and you ain't got to work hard to get them. Like you can just be driving, click, click, click. You gonna get them.
There's some areas you should stay out of, but that's the same with just about any state.
No, that's only because he ain't been nowhere but here. No.
What?
You said there's some areas we should stay out of. No.
You don't feel like you should stay out of?
Even in the racist areas, no. We don't have like the racist areas.
We don't have. There's not the certain.
And we don't have like a ghetto.
No, we don't have
a ghetto. I mean, and I say we are a big racist state. Like white people are very racist here, but they're friendly racist. So they're in your face, friendly racist. They're not the racist.
And they might say something. It sets you back a little bit. Like you just said that. And you said it so comfortably.
Yeah. So
but it is.
It is not. And they'll apologize as they go home and go, I don't know why I had to apologize for that.
Yeah, and I'm not racist.
Yeah, they'll do that. But it is. You will never. You don't. No, I'm not gonna say you never. You will rarely get attacked for anything that you do.
No, you will not. Okay, there are attacks and there's violence, but it's not. Yeah, you're not gonna. And the reason why I say
and the only reason you got attacked by somebody is because they're not from Oregon.
Yeah,
they're from another city and state, and they came down here and they're attacking you.
Exactly.
But you will never really get attacked from an Oregonian ever.
The reason why I say stay away from a certain area is because I feel like it kind of becomes a little tiresome. Like, I don't know, maybe if it's just me, but me being in a certain area for too long, like let's say downtown area, right? Okay. Me being downtown area, it just becomes bothersome sometimes. Like they will just be doing too much over there. That's why I say stay out the area.
And as I say, see, that's what I'm saying. It's because he's from here.
Yeah.
That he ain't been to New York. He ain't been to California.
The aggression.
Yeah, it's totally different. So if you came here in the areas he's talking about, it wouldn't even faze you. It ain't even like North Carolina with them crazy evil people. I'm saying it is nothing like what you will see. So here is overly friendly. So anybody ever try to be rude or disrespectful to anybody is usually not an Oregonian, or is usually not somebody that's been here for at least 10 years. 10 years, they've been here 10 years or longer. You ain't getting bothered. It's only the ones that just got here 9, 8, 7 years ago that try it, but then they realize, oh, we don't play that.
And even,
I don't care. We don't like you. We don't like you. We keep that to ourselves. That ain't nothing. You ain't got nothing to do here.
even with the customer service, I never really felt like I ever had bad customer service till we were in North Carolina.
Oh yeah.
Because in North Carolina, people don't care about their job. Like they go to a job because they have to work and make money. Now it's probably like that around everywhere. But when you come here, a lot of people take on their job and they treat it truly like a business and like they're representing.
And they're nice.
Business.
And so when they're disrespectful to us, it probably is nothing to y'all.
Exactly.
Like, because when I get mad at people here in Oregon, and then when we went to North Carolina, I wanted to come back and apologize to the people I was mad at for being, I thought was being rude here.
Yeah.
Because in North Carolina, I found out they were nowhere near being rude or bad.
All right. Cole said, if the label drops you, they keep the rights to your music and merch. Yeah, because they own.
You signed that contract.
They own your whole likeness. Like, let's say you signed that contract. If you wanted to ever do music again,
you gotta wait till the contract is over with.
And when you do, you have to come up with a whole different stage name.
Yeah,
you can no longer
you see what Prince did for that several years. He was just a symbol. You can't own nothing because I'm not even a name. I'm just a symbol.
Exactly. So it comes to those extremes, and even with him doing that, right? There's more legal nonsense that they start writing in the contract. But I've seen people be able to play contracts. People become a millionaire off of playing with the big businesses.
Yeah.
And independent, you can truly make it independent and make multi-million. You just need to really ready your mind for that.
Exactly. Tia said Oregon's all right. I live there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think Oregon is just like Seattle. The difference from Seattle is they have more black activities. And I'm not saying like there's a white activity, a black activity, a Mexican activity. I'm just saying there's more things that we would do there that we don't get here.
Yeah.
Like I like poetry night. I like
poetry
slam. I like spoken word slam. That's what I like. I like that they have in Seattle because I want to do it one year where it's a couples thing. I can't think of what it's called. But there's a lot of stuff. There's more activities to do in Seattle than there are here. But again, we ain't that far from each other, so it's not really like a big, deal thing in that situation.
Cole said Oregon got that good legal.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's one thing you can also say is legal here, and it's really just beyond the green. It's just about everything. If you have it on a small portion,
we are known for having the most.
You can do it. And
now we probably know
the substance, right?
Marijuana. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can do the substance if you have only a little bit on you.
Yeah.
You are going to get arrested and spit exactly back out. So a lot of times they don't even care because you're not going to get anything. So you're not even going to get arrested. Yeah. So doing drugs is doing illegal substances is very commonplace here. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hey, if you want to do some recreational use,
Greyhound, so we know
this is the place to be. Big Rooster said, I love Vegas only for a few days. Sleeve said, same thing for me, Rooster. Days in Vegas. Yeah. Y'all don't know traffic till you get to Cali. No, we don't
want to know traffic.
No, we don't.
We complaining about Tiger. We don't want to know what California traffic is at all. Because I'm telling you, when I leave state, I'm not driving.
Now,
I'm not driving nowhere.
Cole said something. I think you can agree with this.
Okay.
He said you ain't walking nowhere in Texas. It's spread out.
Yeah. Oh shoot. One block is like 10 blocks. Oh no. I think one block is a mile.
He said our own people so rude in North Carolina. And it be the own people. It's facts though.
I know.
Like, what's up?
We was down there for a little under a week, and I'm telling you, the rudeness, the disrespect. I just was like, I had it up to here. Like I had the hotel we was in, I had it up to here. The lifts and the Ubers.
I know
it started getting better as close as we was leaving. Like
I know somebody who moved to North Carolina. I might have to tap in and get an update and see if they start acting ruder since they lived in North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Because I don't know what is going on with the people over there. They are just built on a different type of timing. Honorable said, I get a complete culture shock when I travel to a different city and random people walk up to me and say hello and speak to me. I'm taken aback by that. We don't do that in my city. And I realize a lot of cities don't do that. Like
read that again. I'm sorry.
I get a complete culture shock when I travel to a different city and random people walk up to me and say hello and speak to me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taken aback by that. We don't do that in my city.
Must be in
Like,
New York.
yeah, like I said,
my auntie wouldn't let us talk in
that's
New
what
York.
I'm saying. A lot of people don't even speak. I'm like my friend, right? He's in Connecticut, so he goes to whatchamacallit, New York, and he's talking about when he go to New York, he got to, he put a certain attitude on, a certain energy. I'm like, I thought New York is just everybody's moving. It's a bustling city. I thought everybody was like, hi,
It is a
hello.
bustling city, but
No,
they
it
ain't
is.
helloing
But I
each
thought
other.
it was a friendly. I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
When I went there, I remember me and my friend went there when I was 16. We went there, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it was so funny because my auntie was like, "You don't smile, you don't talk to nobody, you don't do nothing." And we were like, "Okay," so we walking, and these guys was like, "Why aren't y'all smiling? Y'all too pretty not to smile." Because that only takes 10 seconds. We like, but yeah, they have that mentality. Yes, it's okay.
They done got through his other shirt.
So I understand. But and my auntie, when she came here, my mom said when she was younger, she was like, "They too friendly here. Why they always saying hi? What they trying to do to us?" It's like,
yeah, that's what my friend was. He's like, "Is this normal?" And then driving, we have so many different lanes and stuff that people don't see, like the mid lane that you can go through.
Yeah.
He was like in shock by that lane.
Oh yeah, don't touch me.
He was like. It would a bike lane too, but it was more of he didn't know what to do with that mid lane because you could really, that's the hazard lane. He ain't never seen anything like that. Oh my goodness! Do you have a coat?
It's okay. They don't think they wear the heavy coat. Jakar didn't wear a heavy coat.
So he said, Pacific Northwest is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Honorable said, I would stay out of sundown towns. Those are legit dangerous.
Yeah, we don't have none of those. I mean, everywhere. I mean, we have crazy stuff now. We have more killings than we ever had.
Yeah.
Here in Oregon, but again, it's from people that's not from Oregon.
Exactly.
So all our dangerous and rudeness is all from people that are not from Oregon. You come to Oregon, it's like the most friendliest place. Even if they don't like you, even if they're racist, even if whatever they don't like about you, you don't know. And a lot of people used to say in Oregon, they would say, "Oh, I would love if the racist people would just be vocal." No, you wouldn't, because we ain't never dealt with it. Because you go down to Louisiana and they both gonna tell you they don't like you, and you be all mad, and who you gonna go against? And this is out of company. "I don't like your black A or you," and they call you the N-word.
And they would say the N-word hard R.
Yeah, and they ain't saying nothing.
To it.
We don't get that here. You even look like you say the N-word. We having a problem. Mm-hmm. They said I was working at this one company, and they said the girl was giving me a ride home. This is to tell you how crazy and nice we are. It don't make no sense. So the girl was giving me a ride home. She picked me up at work to give me a ride because my car wasn't working. And she was giving me a ride home. And she was like, "Yeah, such and such, such." She said wigga. And I was like, "Wigga? What is wigga?" Mm-hmm. And she was like, "You don't know what wigga is?" And I'm like, "No, what is it?" She said, "It's the N-word with W because she's white." Boy, I went off. That's when I knew I probably wasn't from here. I went completely out all the way till she got me home. And then all the way when she picked me up from work, and then I got on the desk at work and told anybody you ever say that word, we're gonna have a problem. And I wish somebody would try to fire me.
So you said, them hippies when you get to the West Coast. Mm-hmm. Big Rooster said Oregon does have some racist organization though. Reminds me of Northern California.
I'm just saying there's a lot of racist people. They're just very on the DL. Like they really DL over here. And because they know they can get sued easily. And we don't play. I had a person that was a part of our organization sued a company, like the Multnomah State County, for being racist. And she got like $100,000 or $200,000, $300,000.
There you go, right there.
I'm just telling you, so they don't really say anything. They hold it to themselves.
Angelina says, now New York is my city to visit. My life is not normal until I have at least one yearly visit to New York. All right. Sometimes two if I'm lucky.
There you go.
All right. So
where are you from, Honorable Angelina? Where are you from? Okay, go to the next one.
The Rooks say, sounds wonderful there.
It is if you're not from here.
And the Honorable said, when I was young, I heard catalog shopping was a big thing in Oregon. Is that still the case today? Or was that ever even a thing there back in the day?
I mean, yeah, we did a lot of catalog shopping. I didn't because I
Yeah,
didn't
that
do
just
it.
wasn't her.
But yeah, big catalog companies, you do because there's a lot of stuff we don't get here, and we used to be so far behind that you guys like even movies. You guys would get movies in New York. Well, I'm not saying you guys, whoever's in New York would get movies, or in California would get movies before we would.
Yeah.
But now we caught up to where we're
now
all getting it at the same time.
We on the
but back
main
in the day,
cities. Yeah, we was.
There'd be songs. I would go to New York, come back with the music, and be playing the music like, hey. And they'd be like, who's this? And I tell them, really, I didn't hear it. And then, like, a month or two later, here it come out, and I already had it,
Yeah.
If I was smart, then I would have bought, paid
yeah,
for a whole bunch
bought a bunch
so
of
I
stuff.
can
Selling
sell
it out
it,
like
you know what I mean?
I got this unreleased, even though it's been released officially.
It just wasn't released in Oregon.
The Rook said, we love Vegas. We started our first video there.
Yeah.
Actually,
that was our honeymoon. Me and Chris's honeymoon. And then after that, I say for our first 8 years, we would go to Vegas every year. And then we stopped. I think we had kids.
Sleazy said, Angelina, you got to come to Cali. West Coast, left coast, best coast.
Yes, it is.
Honorable said, I'm actually okay with New York traffic. It appears similar to traffic here, but I don't want to know Cali traffic.
New York traffic
you
is
need
crazy.
to not know
Them people don't know how to drive.
New York traffic. Oh my goodness.
I be like this. I won't even drive in New York. There's places I know if I had to live there, I would not drive, and that's New York. Unless it's where my auntie lives now.
I could just not.
Where my auntie lives now kind of remind me of Oregon. I can handle that one.
Honorable says.
What about this one? What's it?
Big Rooster said, the Roots. That's what's up. I want to come to Memphis for pound weekend next year.
What's pound for pound? I'm nosy.
Pound for pound. Let's see.
I said, what is it?
Let's see. The power of Google. Pound for pound.
Well, you gotta spell it first.
It's right here. What you mean? Oh, snap. It's a ranking of combat sports.
Oh, okay.
Oh, snap.
Chris will be there, too. Come pick up Chris. Rooster.
It's a ranking used in combat. Okay. So a big event. All right. Rook said, come on.
Come on.
And Angelina says she will come to Cali.
I'm telling you, y'all should, Sleazy and Big Rooster should have a meet and greet for everybody on the West Coast to come in. Anybody from the South or North East Coast to come down too, but make one for all of us to come down. Y'all down in California. I mean, Tia and all of us could come up there. Tia from Seattle. I'm from Oregon. We could just pop up to California.
All right. And Angelina says, as quiet as it's kept, people from New York have been much nicer to me than people from my city. Maybe it's my charm.
Yeah, well, you got a wonderful charm. But where you from?
Big Rooster said, the Rooks, if my bike is ready, I'm on the way. Sleazy said, you ride across country. Angelina said, I had no idea that you all had less than a pleasurable experience in North Carolina. The South isn't as nice as you think it is. Some people are extremely rude in the South.
Yeah.
North Carolina. Now, there was a lot of nice people, but the nice people was
not working.
The ones
that are not working was the nice ones. The ones that had a job, they weren't nice.
It's the workplace. It's like nobody really.
The restaurant, going to visit the restaurants was crazy. Being in the Lyft and the Uber was crazy.
But it sounded like they had a good nightlife, like a lot of good energy, good activities to do.
Yeah, we just didn't know about it. We found out from that one lady. Yeah, she was cool.
It sounded like they had a lot of fun things to do, but everybody on the job is not feeling working.
Yeah,
and the people were saying it.
Yeah.
Even though Lyft drivers be on the.
That's why I was so shocked when we was in North Carolina and the one lady was sticking up for her company at the airport. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Oh no, she was sticking up for her.
Stuck up for her.
And I was like, you're not gonna do that. The Honorable said, "Child, the N word with a W." Lenora, I would have been like, no, Lenora, don't. Just help you avoid that conversation.
I didn't know. I was clueless.
The Honorable from Chicago.
Oh, okay. Oh, Chicago. Well. Yeah. We went to Chicago and I remember the driver was like, don't look over there. So all of us Oregon people were like this.
What happened? What'd you see?
Yeah, why can't we look over there? Yeah, they'll kill you over here. Well, why are you taking us where they go? Because that's how we get to the church. Oh, I'm not going to church. I'm not going to church. I can't look somewhere. We some nosy people,
You already know how it is in
our first time.
You said a lot of racists on the West Coast. are marijuana farmers.
Oh.
In the country, that they protecting their property. We don't really cross each other. If it comes to the city, they know the deal.
Oh.
If when they step into the mainland,
they already know.
And they not
you can be
secluded
racist
no
over
more.
there,
Exactly.
but you can't come over here in the city because you're gonna get towed down.
All right, we got Katrina Barber.
What's up, Katrina Barber?
Saying hey y'all and hey everyone in the chat. She said this 3 minutes ago.
Well, hey, Wiley.
We got Wiley.
How you
Wiley
doing?
said New York traffic is horrible.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I would not drive in New York.
Brooke said LA traffic is a nightmare. You got to talk to Sleazy about that. LA traffic always to me sound like a nightmare. Between LA and New York,
I thought New York was always worse than LA. I thought New York was always.
I thought New York is just the
worst of the worst of the worst, and then LA was second.
That's what that's my ranking too. But I feel like that's even with, just the energies there. I feel like LA.
When we went to
such a bustling area.
Was it LA? When we went to Compton. When we went to Compton, it didn't seem that bad. And then when we went to
it's a motorcycle club. It's a motorcycle club.
Oh, okay.
That's what pound for pound is.
Well, you're looking up on Google.
Listen, that Google didn't. I didn't know what I was
Welcome in, Blue Lotus.
We got Blue Lotus vibes.
Janetta McClain.
Janetta McClain, how you doing? Saying good evening, Love and Live show and chat. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Wiley said Angelina, Chicago people aren't friendly at all.
No.
I mean, I think
New York is friendlier than Chicago by far.
Well, Chicago really.
Do they even smile in Chicago?
That's sad.
That's a conversation. Do they smile in Chicago?
I think they smile in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I think some people in Chicago.
They must be on the outverge of Chicago. They're not in Chicago.
The problem with Chicago is really so much like gang violence and all that. It really just kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth around the whole place. Like even here, right? During the riots, protests, it became to a point where that's all we was known as a city.
Yeah.
When you have like something that's not really on a positive side, especially when it's Chicago, that's pure negative. To have crime and gang activity, all you know that it kind of overshadows all the other activities. There's probably a lot of people working wonders in Chicago. A lot of great artists and stuff come from Chicago.
Yeah.
But it's hard to see that when they got so much going on. Yunu said people are nicer in Louisiana before the Katrina hurricane happened, in her opinion.
They're not. I'm gonna say some people are nicer in the States and probably is nicer for you guys. But if you're around people, I don't know how the workers and stuff are. They were cool when I was down there, and this is so dang long ago. It's probably totally different. But I'm gonna just say when I felt the nicest or the most love is when I was in Texas. Yeah. When I was in Louisiana, I mean, there was, they were friendly, but they weren't like Oregon level friendly. But they showed it wasn't North Carolina.
Okay,
but
so
what I mean?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't like
what you was expecting.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I was like, ooh, because I'm from Oregon, so I never saw so many black people in one spot in my life. So when I was in Louisiana, I was like, this, what the heck? And then when you see the white people in Louisiana, it's not the same as the white people here in Oregon. So we go, oh, white people don't know how to season their food and don't cook, but that don't happen in Louisiana. They know how to cook and season their food. Yeah. So it's really, we get a lot of misperceptions here in Oregon.
I feel like there's a lot of stereotypes just in general. Each city
stereotypes, has its but own. I mean, it's like literally, I didn't believe white people with their kids. I didn't believe anything until I went to Louisiana. I was like, what? Yeah. And then when I was to Texas, I was like, oh, it's everywhere. Is it just Oregon that we have this issue with? It's that kind of strangeness that you don't know. Like it's know.
Strange.
We do get fooled a lot here. Like if we only have the news, and I'm telling you, our news do not tell us what's going on in any other state.
No,
at all.
Definitely grounded in the city. And there's a lot of weird things that happen here. That just is the standard.
It's time for you to go, babe. You got one day a week to go, and you won't go.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the honorable says, "Yeah, I know. I'm a little tough. I'm tough enough to deal with it here, in response to Wildly Hustle, but I love it here." Angelina loves Chicago.
Go ahead.
Stand up. Wildly said, "I pray every time we hit Chi-Town."
Oh yeah. Sleazy said, Chi-Town is the place to be. Where are you moving it?
I'm trying to pull it up. I was trying to get to where you was at. All right, Sleazy said, yeah. Chi-Town is the place to be. I always call it the medium of the country. Everyone is so pleasant, or at least downtown Chicago.
Okay. I couldn't tell you what part of Chicago we was at all.
Big Rooster
Mother,
said,
do you know?
please look up the definition of nice folks.
I love how don't look, and we all look.
Exactly.
We did. Couldn't tell. That's the same thing when we had the naked bike riders. I told the kids, we taking them to performance. I told the kids, turn your head to the right. They flipped and saw all them little
Straight from within said, and that's the crazy thing. Like, a lot of people don't really believe it. That when I said the naked bike ride.
Yes.
And my friend was like, what's going on? Then he called me. He's like, y'all, you were really serious about that. And then he left. He was like, so how was the naked bike ride? I'm like, but now you're just so in tune with, like, it's just a thing to do.
Because you can't believe it that somebody allowed it. And mind you, this is a state that argues about a sex store being next to an elementary school, but you riding all these naked people riding on a bike by them all.
Yeah. Sheriff said, not you might get got trying to go to church.
That's what I'm saying. Because we got a trip to Chicago to do a performance. That was before the kids was born. These kids was born. We had a trip, and they was, don't look. I like, we all like this.
Rook said, I remember when I went to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and was speaking to everybody there, and they was looking at her crazy.
You see?
No Southern hospitality. Big Rooster said, LA is the worst traffic in the world.
Okay.
Honorable said, I only deal with LA traffic if I'm not the one driving, but I can sit in the passenger and be a passenger princess.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I do.
I could do that anywhere. I could sit in the passenger and just watch everything.
Yeah.
Now I could feel, as long as I feel like my life is not going to come to an end with the way that the driver is driving, I think I'll be set. Well, and it really feels like, it has to feel like you're trying to kill me. Not like, oh, we almost died.
Well, in North Carolina, I think they were trying to kill us a couple of times.
But that was fine. It's like a little, you get a little rush.
No, they was trying to kill us. It wasn't a rush. It wasn't like, oopsie, I made a mistake. It was like,
they just didn't know how to drive, though. That's the standard.
Then you shouldn't drive.
No, but that's the standard.
I don't think they even took driver tests when they was in
That's
North
the
Carolina.
standard, is to not know how to
drive.
drive.
I'm at the DMV. I just came to get my license. Oh, okay.
But I could watch it just fine.
I didn't.
I saw my life and all that. The dude was on his phone and all that. He was trying to kill us
coming out of the hotel parking lot. Mm-hmm. You know there ain't no traffic in the hotel parking lot. How you killing us in the hotel parking lot?
And he thought he was taking every right away. He didn't have no right aways, but he was taking every one of them. The dude was like, he's seen how bad he was driving. He just had to stop. He was just go. And you could see it in his face, and it was just go.
Yes.
Yeah. Rook said, I'm like, hey, hello. They looking at me like, do we know you? The honorable said, they don't speak in Milwaukee either. Sleazy said, crazy drivers in LA. Everybody riding your bumper. Insurance sky high. Yeah. See, that's so funny because people come here. This dude was telling me, he came here and his insurance got lower. I was like, he said, man, I really just love it here. I was like, how you like it since you've been in Portland? He said, I just love it here. I was like, why did you come down? He said, I came down because of job. Then he's just saying how everything is so wonderful. He came in here, his insurance went down so much, and he's just living his best life. And his significant other's parents live over here. Exactly. And he just got so much stories to tell. I'm just like, hey, man, he's living his best life here. He moved here, and this is where he belongs. Yeah. The honorable said, we don't smile here in Chicago. You might get shot if you do that. See? You got a mean mug just to get by.
That's what I'm talking about. Who wants to do that, Angelina? Who wants to do that?
All right, guess what we have in here? We got electrifying energy. We got, it's your boy Leo. He said, what's up?
What's up?
Hope all is well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, the honorable don't even crack the smile in her own
My mouth
city.
is automatically smiling. I don't even know. When I'm frowning, that's when I'm mad. If you don't see me smile,
you gotta go out your way.
Yes. Or I'm tired. It's either tired or mad, but it's most likely I'm mad. Because even when I'm tired, you can get a smile out of me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
for you to not be able to crack your smile, I feel like, and I feel like that's discounted with a lot of people's upbringing.
Yeah.
When you live somewhere like that,
Yeah.
you can't expect everybody to be so nice. Honorable said, I went to visit Louisiana, but I will only visit during the winter.
I went in Baton when I went to Baton Rouge, and I had fun when I went, and I learned how to cook some good meals in Louisiana. So that was a great blessing. But I did want to get the heck out of there too. I didn't feel comfortable, but I think it was where I was and who I was staying with and stuff like that. But it's one of those things that they don't have a good bus system, and I think that's what's hard for like me when I was younger and I went traveling. Is if you don't have a good bus system, I couldn't get around. So I don't like feeling like a prisoner.
You didn't have like Uber and stuff like that.
No.
So
it was taxis only, and you didn't want to go to a taxi.
So movement is a lot different. You can really traverse the cities nicely.
Exactly.
It's gonna cost you a pretty penny, but you can still get by.
Yeah.
10 said you were all in Charlotte. Wrong place if you're looking for friendly people. Go north of there for better results. Okay. She's saying that from North Carolina.
Okay. What part of North? I know you said North, but like what cities?
She from? I don't know if she even still live there.
No, I'm just saying what cities to go to?
Yeah, be more specific is what you're asking. Like what specific cities?
We don't know up north and all that from here.
No.
I can't tell you up north in Portland.
The Honorable said that's because some of the people aren't white like we think. They're Creole, which is a major difference.
Yeah, exactly.
Wiley says, Sleazy, you must be going to the suburbs. Oh my, where the naked bike ride at?
In Portland, Oregon.
Yeah,
and I'm telling you, in Portland. And it's a whole, it used to be one day, I think it's 2 days now. They done added another day to be naked. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not a pretty sight. And it's just, what makes me mad is how much they argue about the porn stores being across the street from the schools, and the kids can't even get in there, and they don't even recognize what it looks like.
How mad it is that you held onto it for so long.
I won't let it go.
You will never let that one go.
I will never let it go.
10 said, Rooks, Southern hospitality died in the 90s. And Big Rooster said, 10, you ain't never lied. So it's an agreement there.
Yeah.
The Honorable said, my day was cool so far. The Leo, I stayed up, got some work done. Also preparing for tonight's episode of Chasing Liberation on YouTube.
Oh.
All right, we got to be looking forward for that. We're looking forward to that.
What is it?
That's the Honorable series that she has on her channel.
Oh, I gotta go watch that.
She rolled it out in episodes too. She got it all. They premiered all that.
Oh, we gotta check that
it's like
out. Definitely.
It's a whole season. It's a whole season. Wiley said, "Okay, downtown is cool. We just have a lot of homeless there."
Oh,
yeah, we got a lot of homeless there too.
And I get mad when they move my homeless people because our homeless people are so freaking creative.
Our homeless is like a circus. You're gonna see some of the craziest things that you ever see. But it's actually kind of cool though.
I just love our homeless people. I know it sounds crazy, but you gotta understand we're from Portland. But I just get so mad when they move my homeless people. Like I don't have built us this relationship that they don't even know about.
Yeah.
But I be saying hi to them when I drop my daughter off to school. They
migrate to different areas. And
they kick them
and
out, when they kick them out, they piss me off. They
sometimes eventually come back, but they got to move they got to keep it on the low for a little bit. Then they'll ease back into that location.
Yes.
Again. But the way homeless people here is they take over the area. So
and they be building.
Like her favorite place is the island.
Yes.
On this small island off of the street.
They be sweeping the
cars
dirt.
And they, like you said, they be sweeping.
They
had the fire. They got a bunch of places.
They even put a porta potty there. That's why I'm like, how they even move? Because they put a porta potty where they can use the bathroom. Like it is so. I just love our homeless people. I don't care. I love our homeless. And the only reason is I get really mad because a lot of people like how they homeless and stuff. It's because we went from paying like $600, $700 a month to paying $2,000 a month. And then we can't move in because we got to make 3 times the rent and they ain't paying them that much to do that. And these are like for low income housing too. So I'm just telling you, it's really crazy here.
Oh my goodness. All right, your Leo said, not trying to kill you. Oh, but Katrina, she said these folks in Miami got their license here from Amazon.
They do. They do. They
You been
do.
to Miami before? Oh, wow.
I'm talking about. I'm just even talking about here. Shit.
Oh my goodness. Wiley said, I live in California. Or Sleazy said to Wiley, I live in California. Home is different out there.
We are. It's like the invasion of the homeless here,
Yeah.
and a lot of states come here to
be
get
homeless.
our benefits,
To
to
be
be
homeless,
homeless, to get our benefits, to go back to their state with our benefits for them.
Mhm.
So when our homeless people are homeless, we don't get nothing because the out of state homeless people came and
Yeah.
got the stuff and then went back home.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
it's a resource shortage because all the outsiders are taking it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately,
and then they want to add taxes talking about do we want to do such a no, because our homeless people, if we become
Exactly.
homeless, we ain't getting the
And
resources that we need.
it's unfortunate because a lot of people can come here and say their whole life they don't really care about their life no more. It's down. You know, they have no motive, and
Mhm.
all they're doing is chasing the next high. They can easily do that here. And like I said, you can, if you have a small amount of that substance or a small amount where just you're not dealing the substance.
And
it's
they
not
say like
huge.
I don't know about everywhere, but
It's a decent
yeah, go ahead.
It's a decent amount, and you can do that substance and be just fine.
Yeah, but I'm not. He on homeless substance. I don't know why he's staying on the drugs with y'all, but
I'm
yeah.
because I'm
But
saying,
I'm
that
saying a
people
lot
can
of
get caught
people
in
come
that.
down here because our benefits are better than a lot of people's benefits. A lot of states, like
Yeah.
you're gonna get more food stamps, you're gonna get more cash, you're gonna get this, and then they just take it and then they go back and then they only come back here to re-up their stuff.
Absolutely,
Or
yeah.
if they lost it or something happens, that's what they're doing. So our homeless people, you know, get kind of a little jacked up. Why are you passing everything? I can't keep up with you.
I didn't pass nothing. Big Rooster said to
So
Katrina.
that's why you passed that one. Okay, go ahead.
That was Big Rooster said to Katrina. I think all the new drivers get their licenses from Amazon. Oh, you
You're
think
not
they
gonna go
just
back
get to
up there?
order them on the Prime?
Yeah,
The Honorable said not Amazon.
I'm in here because he keeps skipping messages. So if y'all get skipped, please just put it in
What did I
again because
miss?
he's gonna skip it.
What did I miss?
I don't know because you keep moving it.
Because you oh my goodness. You here, take over.
Thank you.
Let us be 10 more minutes behind the
Oh
chat.
my God, I forgot that's your weakness.
The Honorable said, even if I did crack a smile, no one would see it because I still wear my mask everywhere.
No, that's
except
good.
for home or in my car.
We don't. I ain't gonna lie.
We ain't even got to wear the mask. People on transportation don't even wear the mask. It's just, it's not even like a big deal no more. It's so crazy how we were so crazy about having the mask to nobody cares about it no more. And people are coughing and all that.
Yeah.
And they cough on the.
Oh, and I get mad when somebody cough. It takes a lot.
They cough and they will cough like. Ooh.
I will cuss you out for not covering your mouth. You better not cough around me. But I was like that before the big C or before COVID because I don't know which was big and which was little. But before COVID, I'm gonna just tell you, nope. I didn't like it before, and I still don't like it. Cover your dang mouth. I don't need to have you germs popping on me. Period. But I use Cervantes tincture and Mother Earth consultant tincture, and I feel really safe with this tincture.
Lena said, "I have to smile. I can't help myself."
That's what I'm saying. And to tell me I can't smile, that's just horrible to me.
Wally said, if you walk around happy and shy, they gonna test your gangster.
Oh, see, they don't know. I got a gangster though. I got a gangster.
Wally said, we coming to Portland to see the naked bikers.
It's in the summer. I think it's in the August too.
Yeah, it happens like 2 times a year now.
Is it 2 times a year? I thought it was 2 days now.
2 days.
Because it was 1 day and now it's 2 days.
I have a feeling it happens 2 times because.
Well, you can look it up.
And I don't even think it was an official one. I think they was just trying to just do it.
They're just so happy.
And they came together, and I think they made it happen for another day.
We don't want to see the wrinkly bodies.
Because it
ain't like somebody that been working out is riding the bikes. Even it's still horrible, but you know, you ain't getting those people that's riding bikes. You're getting,
of course, a normal person.
Yeah.
And an old person. It's varying in age.
You would think it'd be young folks. No, you barely see young folks. It's the older people, like 40 and up.
I just couldn't understand.
I don't think I saw any young ones. I saw 40 and up. Sorry.
I just couldn't understand doing that because it's just, I don't know. It just seems so uncomfortable. The ergonomics on that just don't seem like I would want to drive my bike with nothing on. That just don't feel comfortable. Then knowing everything that's outside, all the dirt and all that stuff like that can just get up on you. Like, you know, your clothes protect you.
I just don't know how
you
you comfortable on the bike naked. I ain't comfortable on the bike with full clothes on. And then you naked.
I'm not comfortable on the bike with full clothes on.
She said High Point, Greensboro, Raleigh, Durham. If you go to Charlotte and
I think
South,
that's around.
forget about it. I'm from Southern North Carolina. Okay.
I think that's around where Shandy's there.
Yeah, I think she's in. I don't know.
Really?
Riley?
Riley, whatever. Big Rooster said, "I bet." Oh, you're not even gonna get into that comment.
See, stop touching stuff. I'm touching. You told me to take over. I'm touching.
So slow.
I don't care. You told me to do it. The island. There's an island there. Not like that type of island. It's like we have islands that split up the streets. But not island.
Not a real island.
Yeah.
Wally said oregano is top of the bucket list to visit.
Yeah, Oregon.
I know, I was just messing up.
I like oregano. Some smart folks out in the streets. Yeah,
absolutely.
You should see the stuff they be building. I'll be on it.
With this shit out here, they will move them away and throw their stuff in the trash.
Oh, see.
Yeah, they don't do all that.
No, because you have rights to your product.
Even when they get
property, you have rights to your property.
You have rights to your property. No, you have. They will make their own property too.
Yeah,
these people will camp outside of big businesses and stuff like that, and really they will mark their territory.
Yeah,
like they will get moved, but they give them a hard time too.
Yeah,
like being a officer or something here would be probably the worst. Big Rooster said, "Y'all think the naked biker ride is funny? They used to let people run naked. Oh snap! In the bay to break his marathon. Now they let him run half naked."
Oh wow!
Not the beta breakers. See, I just don't understand.
It's a big old party. Callie giving up everything, all the benefits, and taxing the folks.
The
folks working.
Mm-hmm. Wellness with Frugal Mama is in the building. Welcome.
That, but,
you said that already?
We said that, and you were sitting right here. But we can do it again. Welcome with Frugal Mama.
Wellness with Frugal Mama. I don't feel we didn't welcome you.
Okay, well,
I know you. I know we did.
Welcome Wellness with Frugal Mama.
And this is why when she runs things, she's just acting up. How you gonna tell me? As all these are new comments.
Oh, whatever.
Sleazy said those days where it snows, the house, the home. The house they house the homeless on winter months. Imagine Cali when it's 62 degrees. Not a lot of shelters. Here we don't even have we don't even expect us like snow or anything like that. We've been having snow, and we're not ready for that.
Not with our homeless.
We're not ready. Like we're really not. So
but our homeless is smart. Like they have started buying campers. They have invested in some stuff that they know, and now they parking and having barbecues and stuff, and they have never invited us to the barbecue. But I'm just saying hi.
They have invited me to a barbecue.
They invited you?
You never been. You should have been invited to the barbecue that was just outside of that one when we had the restaurant downtown.
I'm not talking about them. I was talking about the new ones.
Oh no, they don't invite you. No, they don't know you
I was talking about our crackhead ones. I like them.
So my whole thing is, it's like I done seen stuff in the movies. You see, like they be like, "Oh, homeless," and then they show like for commercials and stuff like that. They be showing the dudes with the barrels and all that, with the barrels heated up. I didn't know that people actually really do that with the barrels. Yeah, and recently, in the recent years, I'm seeing a whole bunch of them barrels where they throw everything that they can find in there and start lighting it up. Outside of my, where I stay,
they've been making themselves a 2-floor home.
Yes.
They built them a 2-floor home.
Seriously,
you got the bottom level and the upstairs. I said these homeless people is on point.
And what's so crazy is I'm over here seeing stuff exploding. Like these people don't know what they're doing. They are like scientists trying to do different things. Gotta do. So stuff is exploding. They'll have like batteries or car batteries that they'll find. And this stuff is exploding like for real. Like,
they got gas grills, gas heaters. They is really doing it. Wild. Y'all don't even know. You need to say, oh heck, And she's like, oh, hey, wrinkles? No, thank you. Yes, there be wrinkles. And we saw
educated
wrinkles
natural,
and rolls
everywhere.
Yes, there were. I'm not even lying to you. I wish I was lying.
Oh, Lena said everything's sticking to the seat.
Yeah, and you know when it's hot too. Oh,
Big Rooster, I love that. I love being naked.
Not on no bike.
Big Rooster.
And you ain't no motorcycle bike either where you got a little comfortable seat. It's that little square, that triangle seat.
Big Rooster, you already know what to do. Make it happen.
And you know it's so funny. I remember one time.
I don't know how you did that.
I don't know why you messing with it. You told me I could take a stroke.
I'm just seeing how far you are.
Not
far. Not that bad.
What's so funny to me is one time I was driving, and I kept hearing it like a motorcycle, yeah. And I'm like, and all I saw was a little bike, like the one you pedal, and then when the light went, when he turned, and I'm like, a regular bicycle has a motor on it. Like you guys are going too far. So I thought that was something big.
Yeah.
But these homeless people, we got 2-story homes. I be mad when they take them homes away because I was like, they took a long time to build that.
And Angelina came through. Oh my goodness. the older people are more likely to be nude for the naked bike ride because they discover liberation of their bodies. Young people have a lot to learn when it comes to the body's anatomy.
Yeah. I have a lot to learn that I don't want to see it.
Oh my goodness. I
don't mind being naked, but I do it at home in my privacy. I'll be like, oh, my kids is gone. Yes, freedom.
The educated natural said, I think the naked thing has taken over YouTubers too. Everyone keeps showing up half naked.
What is that about? Is that a way to get more people, or what is that about?
You know what you got to do? Just be free, be comfortable in yourself.
Who is calling me? Hold on, y'all.
Oh, it's not. Who is calling?
Hello? Yes. Yeah, he should be there. Well, he should be almost there. Let's get by.
All right, we got D-Moo saying hello, everyone in the chat.
Welcome in, D-Moo.
Welcome in. The Honorable Angelina said, I wish the world wasn't so focused on covering
the beauty of
the human body up. If the human body was appreciated for what it is, not sexualized, then we would all be living happier and nude.
Yeah.
I feel like clothing does play its part though. Like clothing does have some things about it.
Yeah.
When the weather is cold, I'm gonna need some clothes. I don't want to be nude then. I feel like summertime is the new time. I could understand that.
If they want to be naked, because what is that one dude? He's always naked. I don't care if it's cold or not. The one that be having the Daisy Duke shorts with the fishnet stockings. He has the high heels on.
Yeah, he's naked.
And he ain't even got shorts on. He got underwear on, and he don't have no shirt on, and he just a walking and switching, and he fine. He don't care if it's cold, hot. He just out there. He out there free. And he's free. And it's normal.
Speaking of freedom, I'm gonna need you to just hit the hair flip.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I'm gonna need you. Come on. Flip it. Yeah, there we go. Get into it. All right, there we go. Oh, okay. You don't have to hit me with it. Anyway, she's feeling fabulous because we have Fabulosis 32 in the building. Say hey, Love and Live show and everybody. Hey. You know who we also have in here?
We got Micro Farmer.
He's a micro farmer, but a big chef.
Y'all know how I was messing it up on Monday when it was neck bones because it was for a Tory Brain game. And I don't know why I had turkey necks and ham hocks in my head.
Because you was hungry.
Oh, I'd be hungry.
Sleazy
said, they don't feed me here.
They have electricity. They split the electricity. Oh, wow. And they hook up the power. The homeless people.
That's what I'm talking. See how smart they are, y'all?
They got some real bad areas in Cali, though.
Really? Like the homeless people?
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's a real bad
area. Is it badder than ours?
I think it's got some competition.
No, man.
I mean,
Sleazy, we have a competition over here.
It's already remotely worse or automatically worse because the attitude. People over here, they'll be doing all that and they'll have a good attitude.
Yeah,
they really live about how rough the situation is over there. Because, they want to go there and be famous and all that. And then when it don't pan out like that,
that's where they gotta go. Sleazy, yes. Oh, my God. There are so many homeless people in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I feel like being homeless in LA a lot of people go because they want to start a career or something.
Yeah,
So I think being homeless in LA is kind of like part of the journey.
probably.
Like some people, they know that they might not get on.
Yeah.
So you really got nothing. You got
Yeah.
some motive to get up out of it, but
Exactly.
you can also get caught up in the rut, and that could be your whole lifestyle. The honorable said, my opportunity to be nosy while cleaning or is on the phone. She said,
I wasn't even that long.
real talk, Rook, is different. I know it's different homeless everywhere, but I travel and I see no comparison.
Oh, really? Dang. Yeah, that's how I feel.
The Rook said, when we was there in August, I watched a homeless man go through a basket of full clothes from our hotel window. He was so happy. I felt so bad. I take that for granted.
Yeah, because we don't have to go through it. That's
Exactly.
the thing. We have to.
truly
Why are you
don't.
passing it on?
I'm just looking at how far
Oh,
downward.
goodness.
Rook said this lady had a whole tent. It was huge, and she was so content.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
because they like.
Living
I
their
feel
best
like
life.
it's a whole mentality, and even here, there was a movement to start living in your car. I think the movement is more people like living in vans and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But I
because
know
that one
before
guy
that, pre that,
on what's his channel? What's Blind Guy and His Wife?
mm-hmm.
He lives in his van in Germany, but he was doing it here in Oregon, not Oregon, in the U.S.
Yeah, I'm like pre that. A lot of people was just like, it was a whole thing where they would just do it for a year or so and save up all that money. So then when they go to wherever they want to go, they could now purchase that house or whatever, depending on what job that they
Yeah, he
had.
does it just to travel because he wanted to see
Yeah,
travel. So now he's in Germany and he lives in his van, and they pay for him to be able to stay in another place. But he lives in the van, got his van all hooked up.
But that's
using
cool.
money to get his van hooked up, and he showed us his bed, his shower, his water, everything.
And it's nice when you can have that's what it's called, Mother Earth. Skid Row. Thank you for coming through with that one. Skid Row is Skid Row in LA.
Oh, okay.
Skid Row.
Are you looking it up again?
Yeah, Skid Row in LA. You gotta see this stuff is wow. It just looks kind of like ours, but the mentality there. Like,
no, I don't know the mentality.
I mean, thinking of the mentality there. How LA is, and it's like everybody want to come there and be successful or have some type of name, but then that's not, that's where they end up.
He showed me one picture, y'all.
We could watch a video or something about it after. But what I found so interesting when you say that, there's this guy that I started watching on YouTube, and I think it's like we've been watching him for a while. He don't upload too frequently now.
Yeah.
But he will go to different countries or different states and be homeless in a different state. Like he will have a certain budget.
To be homeless?
A certain budget, like for him himself.
He
don't have a budget to be homeless. He has like a budget for food. Like he can eat whatever, and he finds his way to shelter. So if sometimes he will bring his camper, or his little sleeping bag, and just sleep outside for the night.
Yeah, because I'm gonna say our shelters is not that comfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, like the inside might be comfortable, and you got to find like a domestic violence or an alcohol anonymous one. That might be a really, really nice one. But most of them is like you come in at 8 p.m. and you leave at 6 a.m.
I think,
and then you go to another one, and if you can find another one where you can stay from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I think the craziest thing I seen when I was watching his channel, he was in some other foreign country. He did not really speak the language like that. And he had the nerve, they was setting up like medical camp. He had the nerve to sleep in the medical camp overnight. Like they had it all set up like it was, like, I don't know if it was for war or whatever was going on. They had a full medical camp. And he was just like, oh, this is here. So he zipped it up and did all that in the area. And he was like literally slept there the whole night. It was just fine. He woke up, the people was there, and they're like, what are you doing? Then he didn't know the language, so he just said, okay, bye, I'm leaving. I'm like, but I mean, it's crazy what people can actually do with no money in certain places. Rook said, just let it all hang out.
Yes.
So he said, that's exactly what happens. They come here to be famous, get a hold of some of these LA drugs, and it's, yeah.
Yeah. Do West Coast have the best drugs? I'm going to tell you, because I'm just saying, people be coming over here.
I think so, though. I think so. Because it's, first of all, we got illegal So by default, you can really do as much as you want over here. You got to go over there and you get an import or something like that. It's not a good time.
I'm not even into drugs, but I know that one song. What is it? That one kid that Abby used to be in love with when she was younger, the singer.
What?
What's the singer name that she used to be in love when she was little?
I don't know. The singer?
The singer.
Justin Bieber?
What is it?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. And he had a song where he said he gets his weed from California.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, it's Oregon. Everybody's always said Oregon has the best weed. Sorry, Sleazy. I burst your bubble here. But I heard Oregon always has the best weed. Ever since I was little, I've heard Oregon has the best weed. When it was illegal, I heard we had the best weed too. Now we have the best weed. How they gonna switch up talking about some California? No, you better come to Oregon. Sleazy. And I don't know why, because we got enough people over here messing up Oregon.
She said, try some of them drugs at a celebrity party and be strung out.
Oh, no.
I
don't even know why people want to get on drugs. Like, that I can't do it.
It's kind of forced in the parties, like a pressure type of thing.
And then
some people just enjoy it. They just want to do that. But Strength from Within said, high key, a lot of people will try to make it at Hollywood and all said I was homeless at one point. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's what it kind of takes to get up out of that situation. Yeah. Especially when you're young. A lot of people will drop out of college or something and try to put it all on the line to make it in LA. And that's especially LA. Like, it's not even really Hollywood. You just got to get into LA now. That's where a lot of people are focused because social media influencing all that, is really blowing LA up. Sleaze said, exactly, save a lot of money, not paying rent.
Exactly.
Strength from Within said, that nomad living is blowing up. Yeah. E-Money said, Fabuloso, Michael Farmer, Strength from Within. E-Money popping back in. Welcome back.
Ooh, welcome back, E-Money.
The Honorable said they're content with what they are able to get because of their gratitude and still having control over their lives and living life by their own rules, homeless or not. Exactly. Yeah, and that's one thing that I feel like is truly wonderful about a lot of the homeless people is, all right, you have that, right? But they truly are, some of them are enjoying their best lives, and that just goes to show financially, it doesn't matter where you are. You could be working a dead-end job, and, you're not happy. Or you could be working the best job ever and not be happy. Yeah. It's not about how much money you're making or any of that. It's really, what are you doing with your opportunities in life? Are you pursuing what you're actually enjoying? Yeah. And a lot of people lose that on the way. They'll cling to something because of the stability, but they don't even like doing what they have to do every single day of the week. You said that part shut down because of the drugs out there. Yeah. Well, our drugs was in front of our Greyhound bus station when we had a restaurant. And I'm going to tell you, they had a string from one pole to the other pole, hang drying their clothes and everything. And then all the churches would come down and feed them. And they would take the food that the churches would give them, throw them away, come into the restaurant and buy food with their food stamps. Sleazy said, check out Soft White Underbelly on YouTube. He does a lot of interviews. From Skid Row. Yeah, I think I've seen the channel before. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't read that one. You keep moving it. Do I have to get back on there? There you go. You want to be nosy? There you go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sleazy said, oh, okay. Here you go. You can't handle the chat. I'm gonna get the door. Shitty, the one with the small lady. He said I can handle it. No, that's your dad. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, big boy?
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah, this is my oldest son, y'all. Put his head in there. This is my oldest son. Look at him, my baby. Look at my baby.
How y'all doing?
And then my other son, huh? Nothing, just snaps. Hey, how you doing? This is my other baby right here.
What's going on?
He's a rapper, y'all.
She said, think about LA. You come in and see all the bright stars and start questioning yourself. Ready to spend all the bill money on. And you next in the street. Yeah, that's crazy.
We leave that 5 minutes.
Sleazy said LA is a monster. Definitely have to be comfortable with yourself.
Why y'all get so big, dude?
Your buddy said sleazy LA home for adult films. You might be acting up. So he's saying a bunch of other the Honorable said LA scares me. It makes me think of Kim Kardashian and those types. On the bright side, LA just released the first black
woman as mayor. Yep.
That's crazy. Sleazy said Teslas and exotic vehicles have you questioning life. Been there, spent the bill money, ran up the credit cards, trying to keep up with the folks already in debt.
See, I ain't trying to do that.
And she said they just elected the first black mayor over there.
Oh, okay.
Your money said family in the building.
Yes.
We done caught up.
Look at he's so proud. He's so happy.
I'm content with that.
You know, he
but this is still supposed to be the relationship advice line.
It is. Been a lot of different relationships.
We
dealing
done
with
had
the homeless, dealing with all that stuff. It is a relationship.
I feel like
all a part of it.
I feel like do you have any other relationship question that you want to get to? Like I just saying that because we usually have 2 or 3 over there. So I didn't know if you had.
Oh well, I probably did and forgot. Okay, she go.
The Honorable said that's your son. He's all grown up.
Yeah.
Both of your sons are all grown up. I thought you had younger kids.
I have one that's 16. When she gets 18, and they're all gone, Angelina. They all grown.
Don't forget to hit the like button, everyone.
Yeah. Oh my oldest. It's just there. I got kids. Angelina, they call me the lady in the shoe.
Yeah,
I have lots of kids.
You do.
You know, I didn't ask for your input. Thank you.
You really do. Now,
now you want to just really get into it. Now you really want to get into it. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
You got like.
Yeah, 2 of them died. The other one just recently died.
How did they die?
The one died when it was at Dee's house, and then this one died here. She was just sick. I think it was the fish that we gave her. She slowly died. We thought she was pregnant.
And Dee killed the other one?
I don't know how y'all.
It's hot.
Yeah, she's been mad about that one. So handsome, yeah, but my boys are handsome. Aren't they handsome? I just love them, but they're handsome.
And the Honorable said, don't forget to hit the like button, everyone.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to be having a new grandbaby soon. When my new grandbaby coming? TJ, when my new grandbaby coming?
Any day now, for real.
See how deep his voice got?
Due date December 22nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See how deep his voice got? Y'all don't remember they used to have little baby voices. Now they coming on hardcore, deep.
Deborah's Journey. Welcome in.
Welcome in, Deborah's Journey. How are you?
I can relate. My youngest just turned 18.
I'm telling you. Welcome in, always Tam Tam.
Always Tam Tam in the building.
He's trying to skip you, Tam Tam. I don't know what's going on.
I thought we already had always Tam Tam in the building, but my bad.
But yes, welcome in. Yes, it's hard.
Oh wait, we got
and they
added
always
again.
Over your bed. Hey,
added again.
Media.
How
you doing, sweetie?
Hello, to the host of Maz and everybody in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah,
But yeah, she said the grandbaby's already, but you're still a doctor. Yeah, I have. Okay, so if we include my other child that ain't talking to me because she's crazy, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5.
Who are you all counting here?
2 Lisas.
5 what? Grandchildren?
Grandbabies.
Okay.
5.
1,
then Antonio
2.
got my Kai boo.
Yeah.
And then I got my Dante boo.
Yeah.
And then TJ gave me my other one.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes. I got a whole bunch of grandbabies coming. I'm a glam mama, y'all.
But yeah, Big Rooster, he's the king of that. He said, shoot, I wish I had young kids. My youngest is an old woman now.
Oh okay. So you, don't be talking about your daughter. I told you about that, Big Rooster.
Said, how you
don't be coming for your daughter, Big Rooster. I'm not playing with you. Leave her alone.
We got Geeky Girl Journal in the building.
Welcome in, Geeky Girl Journal.
And we also got Shirley Dabney.
Hey, Shirley Dabney.
And I was right. Always Tam Tam has been here.
Okay, well, I forgot. Well, she was quiet so long, I forgot. Sorry, Tam Tam. You know I love you, girl.
Lenora and Elia. Imani said Big Rooster, not an old woman.
Exactly. She ain't old. I don't know why y'all listening.
Wally said, I'm a grandma. She's also... she 8 months.
Oh wow, yeah. My oldest is 13, right? Because Alicia's 13.
Honorable said you done skipped over my other comment. Okay,
see?
wait.
because he be going fast, trying to get to the finish line.
Okay.
He be going fast to get to the finish
Honorable
line.
said, "Dang, everyone's kids are all grown up. I need to catch up by getting married and having babies."
There you go.
You ain't got to rush. It will come along when
yeah.
the time is needed.
Because you know what?
It takes a lot of time.
It does. And I know somebody was saying, you know, they want to have kids early in their marriage. I'm like, shit, you want to live life first and then have kids, because then you can take your kids and have fun. You don't want to, you know, have them not going to trips. Because my oldest, the one that you saw, we took him to Vegas, and I'm like, do you want to go to Disneyland or Vegas? He was like, Vegas.
He said, we talking
about
kids.
Vegas. It was ridiculous.
I'm good at this topic.
You said what?
Geeky said, are we talking about kids? I'm good at
this topic. Yes, come on. What question you got about kids? Yes.
All right. Big Rooster says she's 30 now. So he's saying she's 30 now. She just an old woman.
Yeah. Oh, I need her number so I could call her and tell her how you be talking about her.
You aging people up.
I'm just gonna talk. I'm gonna have to tell her. That's why she don't be feeding you, Big Rooster. That's why she don't cook for you. She don't fix you a plate because you be coming at it wrong.
Easy for you to say, like, my clock is ticking. Loud. Listen, the clock is never ticking.
Like, boom, boom, boom.
The clock is never ticking. All right, it's just there.
I'm gonna just say, Eli got a crazy mind. Don't listen to him, y'all, because he don't be making no sense.
It's not really so crazy because really, like, everybody longs for that, right?
Yeah.
To some extent, some people just don't. They solo or no kids is the way for them to go. But it's natural for us to want children. It's natural for all that, right? But when it happens, it happens. You know, you don't want to rush and settle down with the wrong thing. That's what you don't want to do.
She didn't say rush.
No. That's what I'm saying. She said,
there you go, making up your own stuff again.
Listen, the honorable said that everybody's kids are all grown up. I need to catch up by getting married and having babies.
So how's it being wrong if you're married and having babies?
Nothing is wrong with the situation at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you want the right one to come. It's on a different type of time.
What did Big Rooster say? Because he want me to come in.
Big Rooster said, Love and Live show. I'm going to invite her on my show while recording and watch her response.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Yes.
And then the honorable said, there's a clock that us women have, Eli. I'm sure Lenore knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he'll be talking about there ain't no rush.
There ain't no time to lose.
See, this is what he does this all the time. And if y'all knew how crazy his mental mind was, y'all would be like, what? Y'all wouldn't be saying the nice stuff you say because he kind of little.
Geeky Girl said, not mine. They still young. You good, Angelina.
Yeah. They saying that, but I feel you, Angelina. Everybody say, girl, I feel you.
I mean, it always gets to a point where you start getting to like you feel like it should have already happened by now.
Yeah.
But
I remember I cried when I was like 24, like, oh, my life is older. I'm old now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it'd be silly. It'd be so exaggerated.
But I think all women have an age that makes us go through that crazy moment.
I feel like if only time you should really be worried about it is if you're hard driving like mid-40s. It's like, all right, then you're not gonna be able to see everything with the kid.
Why wouldn't you be able to see everything?
No, I'm saying you might not be able to, like, mentally, you might not be able to see everything with the kid.
Why?
Because you might think, oh, I'm just so old, I'm not going to be able to enjoy everything.
That's what you're going to enjoy the most, probably, because you got more patience and time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it comes down to a mental thing. I don't think anybody should feel like this is the stop. Like, your body might have put you on a stop. That's a whole different thing, though.
Yeah.
The Rook said, I'm a Mimi. My Mimi baby is 10 months.
Yeah.
At it again says, glad to see that I'm feeling better. It sure is.
I'm glad. I'm so glad.
You know, I think it's just seasonal though.
ABC because he was down for the count for a while, y'all. Hey, welcome in, ABC.
ABC said thoughts on a guy asking a girl for money.
Huh?
Said ABC came in with a question. Thoughts on a guy asking a girl for money. In what context? If you asking for money in a relationship in general, and y'all dating, and it's not even like that. I feel like that's a little strange. Like for directly asking, not alluding to, just directly asking. And sometimes directly asking you need to rather than alluding to, but I feel like that is just it depends on the youth of the relationship. You know, you just asking for money is just in general is a little it's always a gray area, you know.
And y'all don't know.
It's different for different people.
Yeah. And y'all don't know. I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree. Just saying. But that was the way I was raised. Like I was raised in that era with my mom, my cousins, and all them was like,
I think
"Don't
it's
you
just out of. I think
dare
it's just
in
out of
your
place.
life until you marry. Don't you dare." So, like I said, this age is totally different from the era that I was in.
I still think
But
it's
that's
like,
why I'm still stuck in that
stretch.
type of era. But
It's a stretch.
I don't know, because I was on somebody's live today, and they was like, you want to go ahead. It's all right for you to, do that. So to each his own. Like I just don't have it in me because that's the way I was raised, and you got new eras that allow it. I just don't. Like I feel like if it is, then he ain't that into you.
The honorable said, "I want the right one to come, but I'm not 18. I haven't been 30 and I haven't been 30 in years, so I'm chilling right now." Eli. Cynthia said, "Eli is far beyond his years. That's right. Wait it out. You have something special about you that is truly gifted from the heavens above. Never sleep on yourself, young man, because you are that rare."
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Did we welcome her in? Because I don't remember welcoming in Cynthia.
We do have to welcome in Cynthia.
Welcome in Cynthia, living within that. How you doing?
How you doing, Cynthia? Welcome in.
How you doing? I don't know how people go to your page and look at that Monday one, because
yeah,
we heard some things
about
what happened on your live, and I had to tell some people how Big Rooster and his lawyer was very disrespectful on your live, where you had to shut the live down short.
It came to that point.
And I had to show Elijah, so you should be getting a lot of hours on that one, honey.
All they say, congratulations to the Rooks.
They are so precious when they're big. Yes. Congratulations. It was the Rooks and who else? It was, I can't remember. It was the Rooks and somebody else that just had one. I think it was Geeky Girl. Was it Geeky Girl? No,
it was, I said the Rooks and someone else.
I don't know who it is.
Dang. The first person slipped my mind.
Okay, put you in if you had a new baby.
I thought it was.
This is cute.
Are you coming with us?
I think so. Cindy said, Big Rooster.
Big Pin Bobby. 1, 2, 3 News is in the building. Oh, okay.
Cindy said, Big Rooster, let's not bring up that live on here. That's why I've been in the bushes.
Because you already know, Cynthia. You already know.
Said, the Bible said, a man don't
work, don't eat. And I'm just saying, amen, Wiley. Amen.
At it again says scenario.
He's getting out the car.
You met her 2 weeks ago. ABC, if you meet her 2 weeks ago and she asking for money, that's a all right. The dude is asking for money. Right. That's a no. I'm gonna just have to drop that completely because that's on a scammer note. And I mean, it don't even have to be scamming, but it just seems like just too malicious. You want to get out that situation.
Mm-hmm. That means that's all he wanted you for.
Yeah.
That's really what it means.
Really, it means that they at it again. All right. Cindy said, I didn't wait. Oh, snap. Oh, dang. She didn't wait. Now she catching it.
I catch you what? You didn't wait for what?
Wanted from Big Rooster.
Oh, see.
Big Rooster sent it. Oh, now you're embarrassed by me, dog. Oh, snap.
Yeah, because you've been acting up.
Sleazy said, Queen and favorite nephew, I got to run some errands. Enjoy the convo like always. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
Take care, Sleazy.
Thank you, Sleazy, for stopping by. Yeah.
Mother Earth said, don't forget to hit the like button. Geeky Girl Journal said,
that was Wiley that said, thank you. Yeah, congratulations to you as well. Wiley, thank you. Yeah.
Geeky Girl said, it ain't her.
I know, River said, girl, you should be resting trying to get over that hangover. From that party, you might have said, I'll be in the building.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Cynthia said, never Big Rooster. You know I have nothing but love for you. I don't want no smoke.
Because you be causing the smoke, Big Rooster.
All right. ABC said, let me say y'all dating and he wants to eat and pay bills, but don't have money at the moment. He'll ask for money from you and won't give it back because he'll say that he have more to pay.
Don't pay.
Yeah, no,
if
don't,
he can't
don't
pay
do
for you to take you out for he can take you out for a walk. He can take you out to do other stuff that don't cost money, but don't pay. No, you ain't paying for jack.
Don't do that.
So why you passing over Cynthia said?
Don't do
All right,
that.
add it again.
Add it again. Said to Cynthia, instead of thinking as that you are working in a fast-paced environment. Big Rooster said to Cynthia, well, when we going live. Oh, he acting up.
Because you didn't know how to
He
act
said,
right
when
the
we
first
going
time.
live.
If you trying to get back up there, Cynthia, to act a fool again, but I already got something coming from Cynthia. You know I did.
J Red said she was just over at the Roots checking out that Sheen Hall video.
Oh yeah.
And Cynthia said, "No, I'm catching. Oh, from who I have a baby with.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
J
yeah.
You're welcome.
That the drama of that. Now that would have been a relationship questions right there.
Yeah.
The drama on that is horrible.
The Honorable said, "Don't do wifely duties as a girlfriend prices." Just saying.
I like that. Angelina, I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, no, don't be doing all that. ABC said, my friend has been played and I want her, but I still feel bad for her, you know?
Yeah, I know.
You can't be that's cool. Just not for you to do.
Great.
Cynthia said to add it again. I want the old school back.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nah, because I feel like that's just a messy situation with the ABC. That scenario is like
exactly.
It's not it.
No.
It's not it.
Not at all.
No. If you can't,
I want the old school back too, Cynthia. I'm telling you, that's the best way.
Brooke said,
to feel bad for her. That's being a good friend. She'll learn from me. Sometimes you gotta let them learn. That's the thing. You gotta let them learn.
Everybody live and learn.
Exactly. You guys have seen all my kids today, haven't y'all? This is my other one. Because they saw Jonathan, then they saw Antonio and TJ, and then Aviana.
I'm the cutest.
Y'all better tell me.
Big Rooster. Big Rooster said, I always ask my day to pay.
See, Big Rooster, that's why you in trouble now. Cluck. The cluckery must stop. You are not doing that on here.
Big Rooster, how your daughter feel about that?
About what?
About him always asking
women to pay, because he don't.
I know, that's what I'm saying. How his sister
how you lying on the lie, Big Rooster? How you doing that?
I think that's cap.
Ain't that cute? She made that.
I thought it was an ashtray.
Yeah. Big Rooster
3 hours.
3 hours?
Yeah.
You got mad?
And Rook's laughing at it.
Yeah.
Because ain't no way Big Rooster, he asked his date to pay.
Who's Big Rooster?
Mommy's friend.
Yeah. But I have to get him. Antonio, he's been trying to take me to court, so I gotta get him.
And for what?
He tried to say me and Eli messed up his mic when he came on our live, because we did a video about him, and so he said we messed up his live, but his mic just didn't want him to lie on our live.
Is that when y'all went to Carolina?
No, that was here.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go out to Carolina probably.
Auntie said hi to you.
On the south, I might go to Murder Beach.
Murder Beach.
It's murder, like it's not murder, but Myrtle or something like that. Yeah.
Myrtle
Beach. Yeah.
Myrtle Beach. I like murder.
Well, that's how they say it out there. Myrtle Beach.
So you didn't even
Beach,
say hi to me, Auntie, but she said hi to Tonio.
Hey, man.
Shavante said hi.
Oh, hi, Auntie Bonnie. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
ABC, like she asking me for advice.
Defamation
but I say
of character.
Go.
Defamation of character. You know,
but she can't like there aren't any options. So she acting like she
lying. Antonio lying.
She acting like she locked in.
We can handle those.
Yeah.
She acting like she locked in, like she ain't got no other option.
Because she doesn't want to be single. That's the problem. And that's the thing about it, is that when people have that in their mind that being single is horrible, it's hard for them to let that stuff go. But she needs to understand being single, having fun with herself and enjoying herself is awesome. And it's amazing. And there's so many people out there that she can get with and have a good life and have fun. And you don't have to just settle down with the first person that comes in your mind. That's why I'm always an advocate of saying date more than one person. So you date more than one person, you're not so fixated on that one person. Yeah. Then you have an option to say, I don't like you and I'm going to move you over here.
It's like, am I really feeling that?
When you date somebody one at a time, it's hard to have that conversation. You're gonna pull my wig off.
Cynthia says, see, Big Rooster, I don't mind paying to be honored, but we won't start out like that. So Cynthia said, I don't want to pay, but we definitely not starting out.
No,
like
we
that.
ain't starting off.
Oh,
No.
Wiley said that mic was horrible.
I know, and he's trying to blame us, Wiley.
Yeah, Big
And
Rooster
you
said,
know
tell him
when
the truth. Oh,
No, it wasn't no
ain't no
defamation.
defamation of character.
No,
You
your
acting
mic
up.
was like, I'm not lying for you. That's what your mic was like. I'm
Your
not
mic
lying.
started talking to you. Then you went, okay, we're not even going to get it.
We're not that, see? But when
we're not even going to get it.
It's coming out soon, though. And best believe, after he's done editing,
around in the street.
We did everything. So after he's done editing,
it's really a wrap. Truly, Big Rooster.
You ain't coming for nobody else. You ain't coming for nobody else. We don't play like that over here. We over here. We straight hood.
Now, I don't know about that part, but,
Shut up. I said,
she talking.
When I say, you supposed to agree.
She talking.
Oh, Lord.
She talking.
Cluck, cluck.
That's right. Did you hear all these? She said, cluck, cluck.
I did it again. Said he was sounding like Roger Troutman. Said my mic sounds nice. Check one.
Yeah, he said, but your mic,
not when you
your mic wasn't gonna lie on our channel. He don't care what you do on your channel, but on our channel, he ain't gonna lie for you, partner. Okay, that's all it is. You need to. You need to take your mic to court. Tell your lawyer that. And
ABC, you saying in response to ABC's situation,
he's
there for the money. If he's already asking for money,
it's too soon.
Cynthia said, you already
way too soon. Don't even do that. Don't I understand. You gotta love yourself enough to say, no, I'm not putting myself in this predicament. You don't want no man to be just around you for money, and if that's what you want, that's what you're gonna get. If you don't want it, don't stay for nobody who wants money, especially early on. If y'all been together for a while, I understand we're gonna buy each other gifts here and there. You need to borrow some money, and you're gonna pay it back. But he ain't even trying to pay it back. Somebody still got bills to pay. No, you ain't getting nothing.
He still got things to do. You already know.
I had one guy friend, because we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, we used to be, and he asked to borrow money. And I've been always a person that if you ask to borrow money, and if I give it to you, that means I had to give it to you. So I'm not gonna sweat you on the money because it's not gonna mess up our relationship. But you ain't never borrowing again.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. But so he borrowed and he never borrowed again. So me,
said,
I let him go.
Roll out.
Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Wiley said 2 weeks. I wish a ninja would.
No.
Jerry Red said they're always trying to use me for my money.
Yeah. I don't do that.
Cynthia said I try to wave a white paper on his behalf for surrender. Nah, Cynthia, it wasn't working. He didn't want to. He wasn't backing down.
He's still going down around town. He started opening up a new account to attack me. Come on, Cynthia. He's just too far gone. Our West Coast family is too far gone.
Said once you say yes to someone, they'll keep asking. Trust me. ABC said, I'll tell her this. I think it will help her. Thanks for the advice.
Yes.
Big Rooster said, I want to auto
rent bill, card notes, food stamp, manifest. Okay, don't listen to him. ABC, don't listen to him.
Jeez, Big Rooster.
Rooster's on some right now.
I thought I was gonna read an actual comment. I'm like,
ain't got nothing else to do. Rooster board.
He said I want auto buddy, rent bills, car no food stamps, benefit.
I ain't even listening to Rooster.
Money too.
But
he acting up, Big Rooster. What is going on?
I don't know.
He clucking again.
I don't know why he clucking. I don't know what's going on. Oh goodness!
Jay Red just laughing at him in the chat
because he's crazy. Wiley said, "ABC, tell your friend to call me, and I'll tell that ninja no for her." I know what too. Tell her call Wiley or me. We ready? All right, Wiley. We tell them we put it on a 3-way. We ain't did 3-ways in a long time. We sure will. Let them know for real. We ain't had no. Nope, right. Don't do that.
But speaking of 3-ways, we've been here for 3 hours.
In 7 minutes and 48 seconds.
So we had a lot of different relationship advice. We even had relationship advice about your background. The local areas, and the homeless, the relationship with that. So we had a lot of different dynamics, a lot of different topics, a lot of good conversation.
Yeah.
ABC said, I will. Yeah, and then they got a 3-way us. Yeah, that's what Wally said.
By the time we finish, he ain't going to want to be around anyway. When me and Wally done, what you ain't got? He gonna be running for life. Like, never mind. I didn't know you. I didn't know you had those people behind your back. I didn't know.
Who is these people?
Yeah, I didn't know.
You get cussed out by people you ain't even knew, never seen,
and
never thought of.
Like, oh my goodness, I didn't know.
Big Rooster said, "If you don't ask, you won't receive."
You better ask another man and not ask
Big Rooster is acting.
Big Rooster need a whooping.
All right,
I'm gonna pluck you.
So, yeah, okay. You knew, said, wow, those 3 hours went by so quick. Great live.
Thank you. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
So we finna hop off and say our message. Be sure to love and live
each day
as if it were your
love.
All right, take care, everyone.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. 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 Taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Always relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat. Heat. It's time to turn up. You wanna taste that heat? Woo. Try to taste the heat. Woo. Hot sauce. That sweet heat is banging like this beat. Woo. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Heat. Dynamite's the truth. Have you woo? Favorite nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Adriana. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and live show.
It's the love and live show. It's the love and live show.
Love and live.
It's the love and live.
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay up and live. Get up and stay up and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last. Yep. This is Love and Live Shots.com.